exclusive opportunity. It is a one-off, grab it while we've got it deal. You have yourself an amazing 75 carats of totally natural quality. Based on colour is one thing for ruby, but quality of that surface integrity, that high, almost smooth like quality that you don't normally find with ruby, you have got with this strand. A very, very special price tag. We should be over £40. We should be over 40. We're already under 30. And we haven't even stopped there. Seriously, this is one amazing day. Half the price of all of the pieces that I know of, half the price of the pieces on our own website. We've just taken 50% off the price that you should expect to pay on a strand of this caliber. We're talking to my expectations and my experiences of this gemstone. This is for me Montepuez, which means it's top grade ruby. It's like talking about a Sri Lankan Ceylon sapphire. It's like talking about a Tahitian pearl. It's a location based quality gemstone, and you've got that quality. We haven't doubled the price because of that location. We've halved the price. We should be over 40. We've taken you to $19.95. I mean, this is an incredible opportunity. We have lots and lots of people joining us today and adding to their order. Don't be anything other than instant to react on these opportunities, and don't just place into your basket and leave it there, because unfortunately, as we have experienced throughout the day, it has been a wipeout Wednesday, which means that most of the deals have been selling out. We've seen sellout after sellout. Even the deal of the day, which was meant to last all day, we're now down to the very final handful left of quantity. So really, in all honesty, if you want to get deals today, you have to be fast. And that means you have to react and actually confirm instantly. Don't just hold in your basket and think in a couple of hours' time, I'll check that out and it'll still be there. It's not going to happen. I mean, the deal of the day, as I say, was meant to happen for the whole day. And it happened for around about, I think, 15 minutes. And it was sold out to the last 3 or 4, I think, we've got left in stock. That's how serious our deals are. That's why you've got to make the most. There are a lot of people still holding on the phone lines. I've got a web buyers, you've gone for it, but phone bidders are still holding. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, don't forget. So we'll answer your call as fast as you can. You're not investing your money on the lines, you're investing your time. Congratulations for everybody who got that fabulous strand. Now, you know, when you've got the quality of a top grade gemstone like ruby, and maybe you're creating a feature for the wrist. These days, I think there's a lot of people who want to go for some kind of chain design to match alongside it. Oh, you didn't tell me it was diamond cut. You didn't know. Well, change the price then. You can't. Right, Kim has said she would change the price, and Kim never says that she would put the price higher. Kim's always one of those. You know Kim, my producer, we've worked together for years now. I've never heard her say, I would put this price higher. That's not part of Kim's conversation. But this is diamond cut. How do I know? Because of the luster of the stone, of the chain, because of the high regard. And when it's a diamond tipped drill that then shapes the silver, it has a higher reflective ratio. You can see that, can't you? You can see that it's diamond cut. Do you know how they diamond cut it? Amazing information here. I found this out and I was shocked. It's fascinating. Guess how they do this chain? They put it on a spool, right? Wind it on a spool. They put it in the freezer. In the freezer, right? And that was me putting it in the freezer. Then bring it out, right? They get the diamond tip, and the reason that they've frozen it is so that it won't shift, it won't move. It has to hold into place to get the precision of the diamond drill. So they then cut it, they cut the chain to give you that perfection, drill, 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 drill. Then they then defrost it to then get the resulting chain. I know, who would know that? It's German technology that creates the diamond tip of this caliber within the freezing technique. They found that it works to give more precision to the cut, and you can see the result. The shine is it's undeniable. It's fabulous. Diamond tipped, I would say, is probably my favorite type of finish to a chain, because it really does. It highlights the natural reflectivity of silver. Sterling silver. You've got a 16-inch chain with a 2-inch extender. I will just show you the extender. Your price tag, oh no, 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 no. Why would we ever put this to error at a 4? There is no need for a luxury chain of this capacity, of this quality, to be $4.95. I mean, when you think we've done jadeite, top grade gemstone, we've done ruby, top grade gemstone. I mean, we took that, really essentially half price of what it needed to be, and then we've just brought you a sterling silver chain for less than £5. I mean, what does that work out at? What, less than £50 for collector's gems plus a sterling silver chain today? Now, no wonder it's Wipeout Wednesday. No wonder it's a Wipeout Wednesday when we're doing that kind of craziness. That is ludicrously low. Okay, we'll keep on moving now. We'll keep on going. We are bringing you alternative wire. Is this the gold wire that we were talking about? Now, I did tell you that I had a gold wire deal coming up. I said it about, it was the first kit, wasn't it? And we're talking about alternative wires. Oh no, it wasn't. It was when we were doing the rings, your DVD. Yeah. I don't know whether you've known, but you might have just tuned in. And if you have, we've launched a DVD today. It's this fantastic Infinity Ring DVD. We will recap it later on, so don't worry if you've missed out. I will come back to that. I'll place it here so we don't forget to tell you more about it. But an essential to this DVD is the 0.4.
Yes, definitely.
How about 2 lots of 0.4?
Wow.
To match alongside?
Spoiled.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's perfect, isn't it?
It's ideal.
Now, I did say earlier on when we were launching this that I was going to do you a little bit of a crazy deal on your yellow gold wire. We're going to bring the price straight in because the quantity that we have, not enough. 20 meters of your gold coloured copper wire for $4.95. You got 20 meters of your gold wire. And when you think about what you've said yourself, Laura, about this wire, this DVD needs this wire. And if you're going to get this in a postage and packing that you've already paid at $2.95, then you may as well go to town and enjoy the wire for $4.95. I mean, that's less than £10 for 20 meters of wire and an hour of inspiration and technique, which is not actually just going to last you an hour. It's going to last you a lifetime, because once you've got a DVD like this, the fact of the matter is it's just going to continue to evolve in your techniques and in your style. The DVD is going to be, we're going to talk a little bit more about it later on, but get the wire now to then know that you're going to get the DVD as an addition to your order. Of course, £2.95 you pay once for your postage and packing for the whole day. You can add as many times as you like on that single P&P. Congratulations, Antoinette. I've also got Lorraine, Elizabeth, Mary joining me. Hello. I've also got Catherine Multi-Buy and Kimberly. Congratulations to you. Alison, Susan. I've got Angela, Claire, Shirley. That's going to be another Wipeout sellout deal. Congratulations to you. Wipeout. Straight to, ooh, these are nice. Oh, these are beautiful. I mean, when you start to look at these, for me, there is an infinite quality of usability to these. We're not just talking about design for one purpose and only to be used in one purpose. I mean, this is infinite opportunities of design, whether it be for perhaps a feature to a pendant, perhaps a lovely hoop to an earring, perhaps creating a feature loop design bracelet. I mean, imagine that as a multi-loop bracelet. How funky was that going to be? Oh, I'd like that. I love rose gold at the moment. It's probably the colour that I'm wearing most is my rose gold, just because I feel like it just ticks every box. You know, it's elegant, but it's really easy to wear for loads of different outfits. It's quite fresh, but it's also very current. It's classic. It's a must-have. Now, with this deal, you're getting 10 of these rose gold plated twisted wire. If you do want to join us, you're getting all 10 for one price tag. All 10 for one price tag. And that price tag, $7.95. $7.95 is all you pay. £8 or less for 10. And you know, when I saw these, the first thing I thought was, you know, even if you use these as scarf locks.
Yeah, put your scarf through it.
Yes.
Yeah, they're really cool. I love them. You know, I've always loved them. Rose gold, copper, colour tones. For me, they're beautiful. But you could just use them, like you say, as a pendant connector and just have, oh, imagine that rose from the second kit.
Oh, in the
centre.
centre.
Just had it set in the centre.
Oh, yes. That would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would really lend itself.
Yeah.
Last of stock on this, unfortunately. £7.95 is all you pay. And the nicest part about this is that we design with one thing in mind, but as jewellery makers, you then can take that one element and be as creative as you want to be. I mean, you actually could probably cut through the centre here and start to create perhaps twisted designs. So you're interlocking them, interweaving them together, create something totally different. And that's the luxury of the size of these. They're really going to give you something different in every single design. Really, really like that look. Congratulations, £7.90. Oops, all right there. £7.95 is all you pay. Now, we've got the gold version. Now, this time, we're going to give you double the quantity. They're a little bit smaller, not massively smaller, but they are a little bit smaller. But we are going to be a little bit cheeky on the price tag. Now, I'm going to show you one of them by themselves so you can see what they look like. And then we're going to extend the opportunity in terms of quantity to 20 of these 20 mil. 20 mil. Now, the others were 30 mil, weren't they? So this is probably for some people a little bit more of a versatile size in terms of design. For hoop earrings, yeah. Really classic.
Yeah. For,
again, doing a multi-chain design, just like that. You could just link them together, perhaps even with just a simple jump ring, a gold jump ring. Link them together, and you've got yourself a really gorgeous Italian version of a bracelet, very or even a chunky necklace.
Yeah, chunky necklace. I was thinking you could layer it, put small gold jump rings in the middle.
Yeah.
We do a smaller version of a twisted ones, I think, or in some of our finding kits we used to do twisted ones.
Yes, we did.
If you're anything like me, I've got them in a little drawer. So you could use them to link that together and just have it as a focal with a bit of normal chunky chain.
Yeah, Italian luxury, easy. You have got that Italian influence because it's in the gold finish as well. That instantly takes you to Italy. Do you know that in Italy they don't sell in Italy anything other than 18 karat gold? Mm. They make other jewellery to then distribute it, but they don't in Italy sell anything other than 18 karat gold. Interesting. That's why we think of Italy as luxurious jewellery, because it is luxurious jewellery. And you have got that Italian influence here. Your gold plated, copper, flat and twisted round jump rings, 20 mil size. Double the quantity, but £1 cheaper. Well, go figure that one here at Jewellery Maker. I honestly, there's never a time where I think that I know where I stand when it comes to our pricing. Every time I think I've got it fathomed, we just go and we put another curveball out there, go, well, let's go cheaper for more for less. Well, all right then, why not? £6.95 is all you pay for your 20 pieces of your jump rings, the twisted jump rings that you have. Big impact look that you can create for yourself. Italian, I would say, inspired jewellery to be created for less than £7. I don't think that you could head it over to Milan or perhaps even to Rome and treat yourself to a piece of jewellery for £6.95, do you? Well, create the look for a rock bottom price for yourself for this deal. Congratulations if you got that one. And we are moving straight on to a very now, the price we're about to do. Now, those of you that know me well enough, you know that I work on Gemporia as a presenter, and I was there last night, and when I was there, I was offering a world premiere Larimar ring. I had a world premiere of 200 and I'm going to say 220. It was around the 200 marker, and I sold out in around about 2.5 minutes. It's the gemstone of the moment. It is the gemstone you've got to have in your collection. You have to have it, and I've got a one-off deal for you right now. Doesn't matter how big a quantity I have on this deal, and to be honest, it's never going to be enough, but we have a decent enough quantity to feel quite satisfied that if you're fast, if you get involved early on this deal, that you'll be successful. No. Look at this. Look at this. I've already got people saying yes to this. The graphics have been in, what, 20 seconds or something like that. And I've already got people going, yes, yes to this. Click, 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 buy, buy, buy on the web. Phone bidders, of course, you process and you call as fast as we can. And therefore, please do be patient. We will answer your call as fast as we possibly can to give you the very, very best chance to get this deal. But as I know from last night, when I offered an amazing Larimar ring on Gemporia, and when I offered it, flew out the door, 200 plus flew out the door. I know that's the case with this offer. You can't miss out on Larimar. It's a gemstone that holds its own within the jewelry industry. There isn't another gemstone like it. That makes it even more exciting when you're going to create your own look for a price point that is beyond any kind of recognition to what I'm used to seeing Larimar jewellery for. What I'm used to seeing prices attached to, I'm about to take you so much lower that actually I would give you the setting, but I'd never give you the gemstone for the price tag you're about to see. Phenomenal opportunity. You've got this fantastic chance to make your own jewellery by us offering you the sterling silver pendant mount that fits this 9x7 calibrated Larimar centerpiece. It's an oval cabochon with all of the exact. Oh, I need to just give you another heads up on this. It is so busy today. I've already got Alison, Christine, Collect, congratulations, Lynette, Surrey, Hampshire, Essex. I've got buys in Cambridgeshire, multi-buying on this now. Congratulations to you. If you see it and you want it, today is the day where you cannot hold back. A third of the stock already allocated. I've got nowhere near enough stock to go around. First come, first served. Your Larimar pendant mount, yours in sterling silver for just $14.95. It doesn't happen. I mean, the jewelry industry, this doesn't happen normally at this caliber of stone, this luxury of a setting to be under £20. It's pretty much unheard of. Make the most of it. Create your own look. Perhaps get two and make a pair of earrings if you're going to go, or get three and get the earrings and the matching pendant. Why not? When you've got Larimar of this exquisite quality and then the chance to be able to set it yourself, it's a 9x7 calibrated stone, which means that it sits within the setting itself, which is again designed as a 9x7 setting. So you have got, if I just get my tweezers, you have got, there you go, the perfect setting for $14.95. If you do want to join us, now's the time to do so. Kimberly, you've got yours. Great to have your company. I've got Lily has just joined me. Congratulations to you buyers in Hampshire. Congratulations North Yorkshire, Bedfordshire. I've got Keith Ness. Web buyer need to check out to guarantee that you get this one. It is another feature opportunity for our collectors. $14.95 is all you pay. And when we start to think about that luxury, I mean, what I haven't haven't done is just to tell you, on top of getting that luxury of the Larimar, you have got your full surround of white topaz in the silver mount as well. Just to highlight, you do get your sterling silver mount that is already pavé set with your white topaz. Beautiful finishing touch there. Gorgeous. $14.95 is all you pay. Well, we've got still loads to fit in. Those of you that are asking about the DVD, we are going to pick onto that. We are going to get onto that. Don't worry. We'll still introduce it to you later on. But before that, it's time. It's time for the Wall of Fame. Sheila's in touch with us and she says, this week's entry is a photo of my latest creation, a simple choker made from 2 strands of Jewellery Maker stunning Baroque pearls with clasp attached for special occasions. Oh my goodness me. I have to say how luxurious that is in terms of the wow factor choker look. I mean, stylish is an understatement. 376, and actually, Sheila, I can't wait to think of the occasions that you're going to find yourself wearing that. I think the occasion's going to be a special one, that's for sure. Beautiful. 376.
Okay, lovely bit of wire work here. Okay, and this is number 377. And it's from Gemma. And it says, morning all at JM Towers. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. This is a banded agate cabochon from my stash, which I have wrapped and weaved with silver-plated wire from JM. This is my first attempt at cabochon wrapping, so I hope it's good enough to get in the drawer. Fingers crossed for all. And that's from Gemma in Northamptonshire. Sorry, I can't speak today. So sorry. it's you. Don't blame
How do I get the blame for that?
I love that though. For first attempt as well, that's amazing.
It is, it's stunning. And I've got Gail, and she says, this is a necklace and earring set made from 0.8 silver wire and fluorite ovals and bicones. The necklace can be worn either as a normal long necklace or as a lariat. Hope it's good enough for the Wall of Fame. Every piece, whether you're getting started or whether you're an advanced technician of Jewellery Maker. The nicest part about it is that everybody is welcome to enter the Wall of Fame. It's not about whether you're good enough. It's actually just a case of let's share your amazing journey as you go through. And so absolutely amazing, Gail. Congratulations to you. And you're 378. Every single person who sends in a photograph to us, every single person who shows us their entry will be put into the competition. We might not get a chance to show everybody's on air. It's just because we get so many entries every week. But we also try and do our very, very best to show as many as we can during the live shows.
Okay, I got number 379. And this is from Janice. It says, hi all, this is my entry. It's a chainmail necklace with pearls and opal nuggets I made for my daughter's friend for her 30th wedding anniversary and birthday in October. All the parts are from Jewellery Maker. Good luck to all. But I'm hoping for a win as I will have an operation soon.
Ooh.
And it will give me something to do as I recover. And that's from Janice. Oh, well, good luck for the operation.
Yeah, sending all the best. Absolutely, absolutely. And I've got Hazel with this gorgeous pink quartzite and fuchsia tiger's eye necklace and a tiger's eye and black agate necklace beside it. And all of the pieces are made up from JM Beauties. Good luck to all, she says. And thank you so much, Hazel. You are 380. Great colour in that combination of pieces. Really exciting jewellery. That tiger's eye looks incredible. 380. Now, if you want to be part of the Wall of Fame, if you want to get the chance to be able to win either £100 or £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account, then you can get in touch with us by emailing your photographs to studio@jewellerymaker.com, and then of course give us a little bit of info about the jewellery that you've made. Tell us a little bit about yourself, because we always like to get to know you better. So we look forward to hearing from you, and we are going to do the draw right now. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, here we have it. It always scares me that I do that. When I do that, I'm always anticipating something tragic will happen, and it rolls off, and you know, I have this. Amelia's come to check. We have our official adjudicator coming to check. I like that. I like that. Okay. Shall I go first and you can go second?
Yeah.
All right.
I love how you say that once you put your hand in it. It's not really an option, is it?
Okay,
no,
this
actually,
is
I want to go first.
Okay, you can go
No,
first.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
All right. Okay, runner up, £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Ready? 320.
Good. Marie in Manchester.
Marie in Manchester, you are going to receive £50 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Huge congratulations to you. After you, good lady.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
You're such a mum.
Close
your eyes.
Close your
So
eyes.
make sure you're not peeping.
Not even
I can't
closing.
See, I'm not looking down.
Okay. Oh,
That felt a bit weird. Oh, well, there you go. It's a personal one.
276. Why is it written on a piece of paper? I wonder.
Susan Cox in Hampshire.
Susan Cox in Hampshire, congratulations to you. You get £100 credited to your Jewellery Maker account. Apparently, the actual ticket got lost, and so we made one up to make sure Susan absolutely got the chance to
there
win.
you go. It was
There
worth
you go,
making
Susan.
it
It was
up.
worth it. It was worth doing it for you, Susan. Congratulations. £100 will be credited to your Jewellery Maker account as quickly as we can possibly organise that. Now, let me just click that up there. Chink. Now, we have... I'll never be able to work on a Wednesday again. They'll be like that. Don't let the girl in. We've had an amazing show so far, and it's not stopped, obviously. No. We're not going to stop now. What we are going to do for you is we're going to bring you a real insight into what we're all about, what we love to do with a Jewellery Maker flair. Oh yes, I do mean flair. Because we've brought lots and lots of treats to you today, because the first item that we brought to you is the mandrel, We've talked about it, and the moment, and I do literally mean the moment that we put this to air, right, we sold over 500. I know. We sold over 500, and when we start to talk about the DVD of the ultimate infinity rings, no surprise that the moment we've put this information to air, we've got even more surging buyers on the phone lines. Our infinity ring is what we are all about at Jewellery Maker, because what we want is to give you inspiration, but we also want to give you step-by-step tutorials that give you the chance to not just create a piece of your own kind, but actually to create a piece from start to finish that is of this professional quality. And the great news is this DVD is a little bit different to the other DVDs that we've previously done, Laura, because
it's not several different projects, it is one in-depth from start to finish with variations, a couple of variations project really, and it enables you to sit down and actually go straight from, and you should be able to recreate that ring and then recreate your own version of the rings as well, because hopefully it gives you that scope and that confidence to try different ways of putting your wires and just not to be scared of it really.
So as we start the DVD, we basically give step by step, beginning to end of creation of the infinity ring. Of those pieces, that's including this look, as you can see here, a feature piece for your collection. Now, when you then have that dynamic technique sorted, you then also get lots of different variant options, ideas to put to create the look again, including using a top drilled gemstone into the infinity design.
Yeah, it enables you, you know, our lovely top drilled brillettes that we have. A lot of the time I'll say if you've got the flat one, there's a green green one there, a Praise-Light one, I think, or it's green fluorite actually. Yeah. And it's a top drilled flat pear shape, and it's perfect because you know you get to make the most of that gemstone but also incorporate it into it. And it shows you how to use different drilled gemstones and effects. Not, you know, if you think, oh, I really love that, but I can't put it in because it's a top drill pet. No, actually you can, and this is how you can deal with those sort of hiccups that you might come across when you're doing things like rings.
Yeah. It's answering problems that perhaps you don't know exist until they happen. This is your DVD that really has flown out, incredibly popular. We brought the Infinity Pendant DVD. And when we brought that out, that was increasingly popular. But actually, you instantly realised that for a lot of people who bought the pendant DVD, they needed also the ring to match, because rings are a crucial aspect of jewellery. They really are. I mean, when you consider you've got 10 fingers, but you've only got one neckline, no wonder that rings are an essential part of jewellery making. And that's why this ring DVD is flying out. Rightly so. It's back to that craziness on the phone lines. Loads of people who missed out on the DVD a couple of hours ago and now joining us right now to make their purchase. Of course, you know what we do with our DVDs. We put everything we can into it. We give you as much for your money as we can, and that's why our DVDs are so popular. This is your Infinity Ring DVD for just £4.95. Now, if you've made any purchase already to date, you've already paid your postage and packing. You're now adding to your order 1 P&P for the whole day. And it doesn't matter how big the parcel is, it doesn't matter how heavy the parcel is, makes no difference. You can just keep on adding to your order throughout the day for just £2.95. And this DVD might be the beginning of a whole new romance of jewellery making experiences that you get. And if you do want to join us on this, we have got to say this is one of our most popular DVDs of 2016. We've seen a massive reaction to those people who are looking to really add something different to their design techniques. And we're certainly going to give you that chance with the lovely Laura with that DVD. So making your purchase right now, holding on those phone lines, well, it's about investing your time, not your money. Free phone number. We are very, very grateful for everybody doing so. So thank you for that. Now, alongside the DVD, we brought a mandrel that I don't think we quite anticipated, so we've had to restock. We had a certain quantity to offer, and we've now had to go back to our stock list and see what we have left, because we sold out earlier on. This is everything we've got left in this deal. Right, I have only 60 left in stock. And I've 40 people who still haven't checked out their baskets from the first time it came to her. With that in mind, right, if you're watching for the first time, you can snatch up, because if you put into your basket, you're saying you like it, but you do not own it. Right? Therefore, if somebody else comes along and there's one mandrel left, you've put it in the basket, but you haven't checked out, somebody can come along and go, that's mine, and they'll take it out of your basket. It is that simple. We try to be as honest as we can about the position that we offer you our purchases, and that's really important to identify the fact that if you want to own something, you have to check out your basket straight away. I can't give you any guarantee that you'll own what you want if you don't do so. And especially on this deal, it's been so popular. We've gone back to the stock list, and this is now everything we have left in stock. It's a multi-size mandrel. And it's based on the American sizes from 3 to 14, which we reckon is around about the F all the way through to around about T to U. I reckon it's probably U actually, that you've got. So you start with, let me have a look. We start with our smaller mandrel gauge. And if you're wondering what this is here, well, this is part of it, because if you want to design, click, and you want to do it on a size 4, then you would then design. Or alternatively, you want to do the classic size, 7 to 8, about that. Click, and then you've got that nice, strong, sturdy surface, but then you can design your rings and you can work, rather than like the hand mandrels that we have, where you're holding and then you're using it. You have actually got then on top of that. And I'm wondering if it can be, I know it's got a thing.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking the anvil, the wooden, the
exactly what
thing.
I was
thinking, instead of the wood,
Yeah,
You could put that in.
exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
We were there.
See?
We were doing thinking and everything,
I know,
Laura.
right at the
Well
end
done
of the
us.
show, but we did it.
Yes.
Happy
Woohoo!
dance.
Bonus for us today. If you do want to join us, you get this multi-size mandrel ranging from 3 to 14 in your American sizes. You can remove and add the wooden mandrel finish. If you do want to join us, it's £12.95. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com is where you can join us. It's a go on the phone lines. If you see it and you want it today, well, it's grab it while we've got it, because this will be a sellout deal. It will be a sellout deal. So congratulations if you got it. An amazing treat when you've got so many different derivatives of size to your rings that you can create from one very, very cool looking tool. Click.
I am actually going to try and get that. If there's one left when I finish, then I am, and I'll let you know if it works. If I am lucky enough, I will let you know if it works.
I don't think you're going to be lucky
Don't be mean. Just say yes, you will. Don't be.
I wasn't being mean, I was just being honest. You'd rather me say, just give her a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, how about just shoot me down?
That's it.
No.
No, you're not getting That's not gonna
It's just not even going to happen. Don't even think about it. Yeah,
See
thanks
this?
for that.
See
Yeah.
this? It's not yours.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Actually, no, it's
No,
still
you're just mean. You are mean. You're the kind of, here, have a cookie. No, you can't. I'm going to put them away.
£12.95. Hopefully there will be one left for you. Fingers crossed, chick. We've got loads to still fit in, including this next very special deal. It's time for a star buy. A very, very popular finding is what I'm bringing you in our star buy. Something that we don't see often, but when it does come to air, on and gone. Very, very, very popular. Now, first of all, I need to highlight the fact that this is not just a classic polished sterling silver finding. This is your high polish. Now, in terms of jewellery, you do have different definitions of finishings to metal in particular, and you do that with gemstones as well. I'm sure you'll have seen that over even just today, how the different grades of polishing really does affect the finish of a gemstone, and that's the same with silver. But when we give you the high polish finish of this sterling silver piece, you really do get that ultimate reflective quality, and reflectivity is something that is naturally inherent in sterling silver. In fact, it's the most reflective metal in the world, but with this highly polished finish, it just adds even more luxury. You have here your sterling silver high polish finish, fancy J hook with your jump ring, as well. You have got the opportunity to be able to get a very, very special treat within this. Now then, the one I'm holding has a ball finish, but I must highlight the fact that the one you're actually going to get is the fancy finish that you're seeing in the photo. So it's got this gorgeous, it's almost like a winged dove. So you can see that winged dove design of the finishing. I'm just trying to see if I've got it, but I don't think I do. This is the piece that I have. Now, this is your sterling silver. The one that you're seeing in the photograph is the one that you're going to get. And you have that lovely, I would say almost like a wing-like design that just adds that real additional feature. And of course, wings in jewellery are so symbolic, aren't they? You know, I think in many ways, jewellery can be more than just something that's pretty. It can be actually a connection to a loved one. It can be an emotional attachment to a memory. You know, for me, my jewellery is often It is often an emotional connection. The likes of my nana, who left me a very small jewellery collection, because my nana, well, I'm from a pit family, a mining family, so we were on the breadline, so jewellery really wasn't in our peripheral. So the jewellery that my nana left me, it's even more precious to me now, because I know it was so special to her. And actually jewellery can have that connection, can't it? And if you wanted to have that connection perhaps to a piece of jewellery that maybe you've got from somebody, maybe that wing of a dove over the could be a little bit of a symbolic finish, couldn't it? It really could be. If you do want to join us, you have this high polish finish of your fancy J-hook with your jump ring. 19 by 9 is the size of it, and then you've got your sterling silver jump ring. If you do want to join us, now's the time to join us. It's a go for you. Massive congratulations if you want to join us. It's solid 925 sterling silver. Should be $7.95, but unfortunately that's not the price. Should I say fortunately, not unfortunately, but fortunately that's not the price you're paying. $5.95 is all you pay for a sterling silver luxury hook. You've got that real finish, and as I say, when you're making jewellery, you're not just making short-term luxury looks for perhaps the aesthetic purpose. Actually, jewellery could be so much more than that, can't it?
Well, that second kit that had the sterling silver, I actually ended up making a hook, one out of sterling silver wire and two out of the earring findings.
Oh yes.
So that would be in a perfect addition. So the bracelet that had the hidden clasp, that would be beautiful, because it had that kind of hidden symbolism, wouldn't it?
Yes.
So you'd have that beautiful clasp, and even though, yeah, all right, it's maybe not on view, it is, if you know what I mean. You know it's
totally
there. You can still see it. And it elevates the design, I think.
Definitely, and you have got a very, very special opportunity there for £5.95. Huge congratulations if you got that deal. Really rather impressive that I've just noticed that, and I beg your pardon, right at the very end of this deal, I've just noticed the amount of silver you're getting. Over 1 gram of silver in just a clasp. I mean, 1 gram of silver in a clasp. That's a lot of silver for what is essentially just an additional aspect to a jewellery. Massive congratulations, £5.95. That is a deal and a half. Now then, next up, oh, beautiful. Now you have got. Now I'm going to put these on. I'm going to put these like this and then show you the potential. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a huge quantity of these left in stock, so if you would like to join me, it is a case of first come, first served. I'm going to show you them individually first, and then we'll break it down a little bit differently, like so. Okay, so that's earrings number 1. This is earrings number 2. Now, as you can see, loose gemstones that then can be set by yourselves into this design. Then, and this is just an example of these preset, but of course you're going to get loose stones to then set for yourself. You are going to get all 4 pairs. No. Should it be 5 pairs? Well, I've only got 4 pairs here. 5 pairs. You're getting here your pear-shaped amethyst, you're getting your electric blue topaz in the square, you're getting your Singida Tanzanian zircon. No way! You're getting zircon. Oh my life. You're getting Santa Teresina emerald, and you're getting chrome diopside as well. So you're getting 5 pairs. 5 pairs in total. The one that we're missing on this example is your square blue topaz, and it is your electric blue topaz that you're getting, but you're going to get 5 pairs of solid sterling silver earring mounts, with the loop, and I will just show you, so they do come with an additional loop for you to add a drop design to if you require, and all 5 pairs for just $34.95. Now obviously you get the mount, you get the you get the butterfly, and you get the loose gemstones all together. You get it all for this price tag. If you do want to join us on this deal, now's the time to do so. Look at the quality of the gemstones. The fact of the matter is, if you're going to go for a stud earring, you need that stud to really stand out. Otherwise, what's the point in having a pair of earrings on in the first place? You need to have that focal point, don't you? So the quality of the gemstone. Singida is a top grade location for this gemstone, and you can see why when you see that clarity. The purity of that zircon is second to none. Massive congratulations if you got those. 5 pairs you're going to get for this price tag. That's 5 pairs for your $34.95 price tag. We're moving straight on, and we've got loads still to fit in. My goodness me, I need to pick up a pace, don't I? We have got for you now. Actually, to tell you the truth on this next deal, Kim wasn't going to put this to wear today. I begged her, literally begged her to put. Now, not just this strand, there's 2 strands back to back that we're going to put to wear. And Kim's like, you haven't just said that, have you? I wasn't going to do the second. Right, we are going to do. Go on. She said, now I've said it. She's going to do. Please. Right, there was 2 strands that I selected. Right, I didn't think you were going to actually let me. Right, we're going to do both of them. Right, these are my 2 presenter picks for you. 2 presenter picks. I've not just chosen one today. I've selected 2. Now, Kim wasn't going to let me put this to wear because the price tag is so phenomenal for the quality of this totally natural Burmese spinel. Now, you know, we've already established today that location does drive the quality of a gemstone, doesn't it? You know, with the Tahitian pearl that we've seen. With the qualities of location, we know that we're defining the beauty of the stone, and that is exactly what you're seeing from this strand. The vitality of those rich, luxurious cherry reds are unmistakable in red spinel. And actually, one of the most incredible things about this gemstone is because of its composition, how it's actually formed. The phenomenal part of this look is that if you have ever seen a red diamond, this is right on the cusp of a red diamond. This is what I'd say red diamond worthy. That's how impressive it is. And the reason I've chosen this is because those of you know I am a coloured diamond specialist, and for my eye this is as close to a red diamond look that you're going to achieve at a price tag that is unthinkably low. 30 carats for $19.95. For a price point like this, I'd expect you to see pastel qualities of colour. I'd expect you to see a gemstone that's insipid, you know, almost murky in its qualities. At a price tag like this, for a Burmese location of red spinel, I have got to say it's one of the most outstanding qualities of gemstone that you're going to get from us today at under £20. If you do want to join us, it is a go on the phone lines. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Join us at JewelleryMaker.com if you prefer. The power of that red is just undeniable. It is full force bright red. Huge opportunity there. And you know what? Kim has been a little star today because, well, not only is she going to let me do my presenter pick in the red spinel, but I chose one more piece out, and this one really is crazy. Now, our buying team, as you may know, go out and often broke deals that they don't even know are going to happen. In fact, not so long ago, I know Steve was out trying to buy some tanzanite, and he ended up with zircon. It's how it works. This was not a gemstone that was meant to be purchased, but the deal that was offered was so outstanding, and it was given in a split second from a dealer who normally offers to boutique jewelers. And I mean, you know, your big boutique jewelers, the big ones that will just trip off your tongue if you say boutique jewellery, trip off. He supplies to them. Now, he offered Steve, one of our big world-renowned gem hunters, he offered Steve a one-off deal, and he gave him pretty much a split second to make the decision. And the deal was to take the whole range of all of the different colours of tourmaline, take it all or nothing. I know, and that doesn't happen very often, because normally what a dealer does is separates the colours. So there's your turquoises of say Paraiba tourmaline, there's your dravites, there's your beautiful golden browns, and there's your red tourmalines of rubellite, and he'll split them up and then he'll sell them as separate parcels. But he didn't do that, because actually he said there wasn't enough of each one to be able to do that to the big buyers. So what he did was he put them together, gave them to us. This is boutique quality tourmaline with some of the finest range of colours. I mean, reminiscent of Paraiba tourmaline, rubellite, dravite. We've got some indicolite qualities of blue tourmaline. Rare finds. And you're getting them all without the boutique price tag. Can you believe I'm doing the quality of boutique tourmaline for under £20 today? That's why I chose this strand, because I know we're coming to the very last of this deal. You know, when I said that we broke to one deal, it was literally split second that Steve had. And he said he's never been under such intensity, because he wasn't there to buy tourmaline. That's not the reason. So if you're coming in, you know, it's almost like if you go to the shop and you want to buy bread and you walk out with a, with not even a banana. I mean, that would be fair dues, but if you walked out with a barbecue, then you'd be quite surprised, wouldn't you? But the point is that in the gem world, you never know what's going to happen next, especially in the buying world. It changes all the time. And in that split second, Steve had to make the decision to make the purchase of this boutique quality of tourmaline. And he said it's one of the best deals he's ever secured. And you can understand why with the quality that you see here for under 20. Massive congratulations if you got this. 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker.com is where you can join us on the web. Every single person who joins us here, every single person who joins us has the chance to get their pieces home and make the decision within the 30-day money-back period. 30 days to just sit and look at the beauty of this strand and then make a decision. If it's not right, send it back. I don't think that's going to happen, not at a price tag, especially if you are a price researcher. Price research on this grade of tourmaline, and I don't think you'd even think about sending it back. I don't know of anywhere that does a piece like this for under £20. Massive congratulations. Now, just to be clear, the DVD is still available if you want to add that to your order. Of course, Laura's DVD, Infinity Rings, launched today for £4.95. Available while we have it here right now for £4.95. So I know that everybody's been raving and really excited about this DVD launch, and rightly so. You have got still the chance to get this DVD and create your own look just like this. Step-by-step instruction. It's a brand new style of DVD that we've brought to you. A full project from start to finish, step by step. No stepping away, continuing that process. And that's for £4.95. Huge congratulations, and thank you to Laura for creating this. Everybody's just so excited about getting it home now, and I bet you're really excited about getting the reviews. Yeah,
well, I hope you enjoy it, and obviously, you know, let me know what you think, really.
Dun, dun, dun. Thanks for today. It's been great. Always is. And I'll see you on Sunday morning.
Yeah, I'm back also tomorrow on a late show.
So oh, busy. But I'm going to be back on Sunday morning, and I know we have some huge Sunday Saver deals to look forward to. I'll see you then. Take care of yourself. Don't go anywhere. Plenty more treats to look forward to today.
You can now book Jewellery Maker workshops online. Just head over to our Jewellery Maker website and click on the workshop link. We have a wide range of workshops from beginner to intermediate, covering a variety of mediums. Once you have found a workshop you'd like to attend, simply click on the Book Now button. Fill in the required fields and then press Continue. This will take you through to the payment page. If you have any questions, you can contact our workshop coordinator Wendy at any time by emailing workshop@jewellerymaker.com. We look forward to seeing you.
Did you know that Jewellery Maker's phone number is free from a UK landline? Now you can spend those extra pennies on more shopping.
When you place your first order with Jewellery Maker, we'll send you a free DVD and booklet to help you get started. The booklet is jam-packed full of information on gemstones, tools, threading, materials and findings. There are step-by-step instructions on how to make bracelets, earrings and necklaces, and the DVD includes easy-to-follow video tutorials. So what are you waiting for? Start your jewellery making journey today.
Did you know no matter how many times you purchase with Jewellery Maker in the same day, you'll only be charged one fee of postage and packaging? Select our standard delivery for just $2.95, or if you'd like to receive your goods sooner, upgrade to our premium option for $4.95.
Are you new to jewellery making? Not sure where to start? Then head over to our website and check out our Get Started page. Watch the welcome message from presenter Carol and find out all about Jewellery Maker. Watch one of our easy-to-follow tutorials where our guest designers will teach you the basics and give you the confidence to start making earrings, bracelets and necklaces. If you prefer to simply have a go, then check out our starter kits. They contain everything you need, including instructions, tools, gemstones and clasps, allowing you to create your very first jewellery pieces. You can either watch the video tutorial or follow the step-by-step instructions to give you plenty of inspiration. We also have an array of beginners workshops that you can attend here at our studios and join our experienced designers and get a taste for this fabulous hobby. We will guide you through the basics to get you started making your own beautiful jewellery. Everyone is welcome in the jewellery making family, so start your jewellery making journey today.
Hello my lovelies, good afternoon. Wasn't it lovely to see Vicki Carr looking all gorgeous and tanned? Lucky girl, she looked lovely. And our lovely Laura Binding, who looks gorgeous with her lovely hair all nice and long. Right then, Zena Broadbent, Bent Broad, that'll be me. I must say, we have got the most fantastic plethora of goodies for you today. And I'm talking Tanzanite under £10. Yes, you did hear me. You did hear me. In an hour. Would you like to see it? Is everybody going, yay? I'm going to give you a little sneaky flash. Can you, £10, I'll introduce you who our guest designer is when she's finished unpacking. I will. This strand of Tanzanite, 1,000 times rarer than a diamond Tanzanite. Oh yeah. This entire strand, my lovelies, is going under £10. It is official. I know you think we've lost our marbles. Possibly we have, but you know what? Enjoy. So we've got 25 carats of Tanzanite there going into £10. Oh, yes, we have. We have also got, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to kickstart the show with a couple of really cheeky, naughty deals. Okay? Do you fancy some coronet? Yes? Do you fancy some coronet? I'm going to do these and then I'm going to introduce you to our guest designer. We're going to build it up a little bit, build the tension. We're going to build the tension. Right then, now look at these. These are beautiful. Mark Smith saw these the other day and he was like, oh my goodness. In fact, I was on the show, I think, with Mark when we did these before. Now, he had to sit down. He was in such shock. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. These are completely natural, even with that saturation of deep, ricious, juicy red, plum red. They are exotic, they're Indian. They are 370 carats of genuine natural garnet. 370 carats, 10 millimetre, and you are not going to get your breath. Now, do you see that? £9.95. Now, I bet you're thinking, ooh, brilliant. Do you know what we're going to do? Do you know what we're going to do? We're going to halve that price. My guest designer is just staring at me across the studio. It's Linda Brumwell. Linda Brumwell, we're halving the price.
Wow.
of genuine garnet, £4.95.
Well, we need it, don't we? It's our birthstone.
It's our
isn't
birthday, isn't it, Linda?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's ours.
Yeah, same
Me and
day.
you.
Same day,
Yeah,
you and
same
I,
day.
yeah.
Still can't believe that. Me and Linda Brumwell got the same day, and I only knew this year.
Yeah.
How did I only know? Well, I only knew this year that you and
Exactly.
Sheila weren't sisters.
Yeah,
And you're part of my
exactly.
family. How shocking is that? We've just gone £4.90. I mean,
Wow.
is that? I'm going to count them, Linda, because you can't go wrong, can you?
You can't go wrong. It's impossible to go wrong. When you
Right.
say the word garnet, it doesn't work when you equate it to £4.95. It just doesn't.
Now, do you know what? There are 41 there. 41 garnets, and they're completely natural, Linda. I've done Sheila then.
Is that about... I'm only working out quickly. Is that about 12p?
How much is that per one? How many did I count?
41
41, I can't remember. 41 we counted.
at £4.95. It's not much over 10p.
It can't be, can it? How much does it feel? Well, how much did you say, Linda?
12, 13.
It's 12 pence?
Yeah.
You clever munchkin.
Well, I just took a calculated guess. Wow, 12p
Wow.
for a...
No, you
I
took an
couldn't-
uncalculated guess,
Yeah,
because you didn't have a
yeah, I
calculator.
did actually, but I haven't been in the past able to buy acrylics and glass for that.
Absolutely not. Well, I'm trying to buy, if only they were 8mm for me, because I'm trying to get for my fella, because he wants some mala beads for
Right,
meditation.
yeah.
But apparently you've got to have 108 at 8mm. So I'm trying to find some, and I
Or is
just
it
thought...
specifically 8?
Specific, yes. I thought if they're 8mm, I'll be fine. I was going to, I'll have a few of them, because he needs 108. But mind you, you'd only need 3 strands, wouldn't you, for 108?
Exactly.
Have they gone? Oh, sorry, I thought they... Okay, right, you've had half the stock, okay? Now, in about... How many minutes was that? About 2 minutes? So I reckon in the next 2 minutes, they'll all be gone. £4.95. Now, I actually had these very similar in a kit recently, a similar strand, not this specific strand, when Mark taught me how to macrame. And I tell you what, these in a lovely sort of complementary or lovely contrasting macrame bracelet, whether it's half knot, full knot, half hitch, whatever, look amazing. Now, the thing that Mark said, did you know about this, Linda? I didn't know this. That apparently all of our garnet, you know it's garnet instantly because it comes with a bright fluorescent pink strand. I didn't know that, but he's absolutely right, you know.
That's definitely a Markism, isn't it?
Isn't it?
It's definitely
I mean,
a Markism.
I didn't know that.
Only Mark would, because he's so...
He's so attentive, isn't
yeah,
he? And so
absolutely.
particular.
Attentive is the word. He would notice that.
Yeah, but I never noticed that. Now, Virginia just... Oh, Sally, sorry, I do apologise. My message started off, so it said Virginia. I do apologise. Sally said, these garnets are going to my niece. Oh, that'd be lovely.
And a genuine gemstone that you buy at £4.95 and then you can afford to give that. So, I mean, just think, really think
Yeah.
what products you can buy at £4.95, and it's astonishing then to relate it to genuine
Oh,
gemstone.
absolutely.
It really,
Without
I know we say
question.
it's a lot,
Yeah.
but you have to think about that,
Yeah.
what you can do with a £5.
Well, I'm not being rude. But tomorrow morning, I'm going and having my fringe cut by my hairdresser.
That'd be more than a £5.
No, he gives it me for free.
Oh, okay.
Took my fringe cut. No, but when it cuts me hair...
Give him a garnet.
Okay, so my haircut is about £49 when I go
Yes,
properly.
of course.
And I give him £5 tip.
Yes.
To say thank you. And yet, then you put that into contrast, like Linda's just said, and you got a 370 carats of a genuine gemstone that this planet and Mother Nature has created for us. Garnet, one of the most beautiful, sumptuous shock of deep red. You know, can you name any other gemstone that's going to give you a deep, deep, luscious red like this?
And it's a very important gemstone as well. It's a
Absolutely.
birthstone. It's associated with royalty, myth and legend. It's
Chakra for
centuries and
meditation. It's
centuries
very
old.
important,
Exactly, you just
yeah.
mentioned that.
Crystal
so it's
healing.
very important.
It is one of the essentials, and a birthstone as well.
Yep.
There are only 18 official birthstones, and this is one of them. Now, Mirabelle said, could you shine a light through them, please, Z? I could, if you want me to, not a problem. Hi, lovely lady in team, looking sparkly as always. Hello, lovely Mirabelle. Now, Mirabelle's been having some lovely product off us lately and making beautiful stretches. You had the tiger's eye, didn't you, with those lovely mother of pearl? You wait till you see the snake skin mother of pearl we got later. Oh, you're going to want them, Mirabelle, I'll tell you right now. Now then, you know that you need natural daylight for garnet. The torch will do a kind of a job. It's a bit difficult to shine a torch through because I don't want to, I'm not comfortable really shining that torch into people's eyes. So actually, No, do you mind? Actually, Mirabelle, that's going to offend some people. Yeah, that's better.
I mean, you can just see those deep Merlot reds now.
Sorry,
Whereas
Mirabelle.
I think that bright white light wasn't doing it.
Yeah, and also as well, Mirabelle, apologies about that, but when we shine the torch and it's very bright, that UV light through, it's uncomfortable for some people, so I'm so sorry, darling. But thing is, 30-day money-back guarantee. Mirabelle, look, shall I have a look for you? Would that help? Shall I have a look? See, they're just, you can almost, it looks as if, it almost looks like the colour's been poured into it, doesn't it? And I guess that's what Mother Nature's done, but sorry about not being, Mirabelle, we're good friends outside work, me and Mirabelle, so apologies I can't show you it through the torch, but it was a bit uncomfortable, wasn't it? Now, Lena just said, I've just tuned in on the web, and what? £4.95 a 10ml round? Seriously? Are you mad? Do you know what, Lena? With all due respect, do you know what? We are a bit naughty, but you know what? This is why my lovely cousin and our lovely Linda the family first started Jewellery Maker, wasn't it, Linda?
Yes.
Purely
Absolutely.
to make genuine gemstones affordable to all. Because you know what? If Mother Nature's made them, you know, I think it's really hard to set a price on a gemstone anyway.
Well, totally. But I do remember when Steve Bennett, the ex-CEO, prior to Immediate Media, when he first started Gems and Rocks, etc., that was his sort of overriding statement, and
Absolutely.
it's gone into various magazines and books since then, that he wanted to make genuine gemstone available for everybody.
Absolutely. And I think that's exactly what this does.
Yes, absolutely.
So yeah, they've all gone, understandably. So well done, and Lena and everybody, thank you for your lovely messages. Mirabelle, if you did get those, I think you'll absolutely love them, sweet pea. I've seen the lovely stretches. In fact, you sent me a lovely stretchy with a lovely green gemstone in, and I wear it all the time. Now, I'm going to give you an even naughty deal. If you think we were mad at £4.95, how do you think I'm going to feel how are you going to feel when I take these to £3.95? I'm going to put the price straight in there. Just doing it. Is that okay, Phil? Sorry. Stolen your thunder. But monochrome madness. So going to go with every single item you got in your stash, whether you use them together or not. And I tell you, the snake skin print, fabulous, beautiful mother of pearl we got coming up later on. I cannot wait to show you these. Linda is ecstatic about them. So white agate, black agate, fascinating. Monochrome, and please remember as well, 2 double strands. What we got? 85 centimetre of the white and 84 centimetre of the black. So you got 1.69 metres. Right, do you know what? I'm going to stand up, because you know what? I'm 168. I'm 168 centimetres. So these are actually a centimetre taller than me. And you're getting them for £3.95. Can you believe that? £3.95. We have gone bonkers. Well, do you know what it is? It's midweek madness. It's Wednesday. Bit of midweek madness. We're halfway through the week, aren't we, technically? Midweek madness monochrome. Midweek monochrome madness. Now we've not got. Can I just say, on the garnets, my lovelies, we had 129 and they sold out in less than 4 minutes. However, on these, I've only got 86 to start with. And again, most of you coming in, Mirabelle's got these as well. Well done, Mirabelle. £3.95, fantastic. And Patricia just said, she said, don't mention my nemesis stretches. I've looked at every instruction used, every make of stretch elastic, and my nuts won't stay enough to glue. Patricia, can I tell you what I do? And I'll tell you what, I've made a few now, and I haven't had one break. Right, so when you have our essential threadings kit with the beading thread, the monofilament and the elastic, first of all, can I just have a quick chat, Patricia? Do you stretch it first? Okay, because first of all, when you get it off the reel, you've got to do it like you would a new pair of knickers. Do you know what I mean? You've all done it, Linda. But no, joking aside, you've got to stretch it first, and you'll feel it. And now when you tie the knot, right, tie it once, and you've got to tighten it really strong on that stretchy, and you can actually feel it change consistency. You'll understand what I mean when you do it. Tie it again. I tie it 3 times, okay? And I don't use glue, I use clear nail varnish. And to date, not one of mine that I've made has broken. And I wear them a lot.
Word, you have just done my instructions to my Jewellery Making for Beginners
Oh,
class
really?
on
Really?
stretches, word for word.
Oh my
Yeah,
me.
exactly right.
And you can feel it go to a different...
you have to remove a little bit of its memory.
Yeah.
And the way to do that is just by gently, spasmodically pulling it
Yeah,
back.
it's only a little bit, isn't it? You don't get...
Yeah. The only thing I might add to that is if you want to do a surgeon's knot, which is just an overhand knot normally, and then it's a double overhand knot on the next one.
Yeah.
And that's what they call a surgeon's knot, but certainly the clear nail varnish as well.
Clear nail
but
varnish,
it will work if
Yeah.
you do take a little bit of that stretchy memory out of it.
Absolutely. So there you go. Right, let us know how you get on, because I tell you what, I want to turn that nemesis into your best friend, because they're my favourite thing. Sound like Bruce, he done my favourite. Well done, garnets have gone. Monochrome madness there, nearly on its way at £3.95. I mean, £1.40. What, £1.48 a strand? It's ridiculous, isn't it? Can't buy 4 pints of milk for that, I tell you. Right then, I'll tell you what, I've got the most fantastic, Here Comes Summer, we're going to call this kit. Because I tell you what, Linda Brumwell has put this kit together, and we all know how lovely Linda's kits are, don't we? She does spoil us. Now there's a lot of shell pearls in here that you've not seen in a long time, so I think you're going to absolutely love this. We've done a bit of research, haven't we, as well, Linda?
We have.
On how much should a shell pearl and that kind of jewellery is going for on the internet at the moment. So I'll give you an idea. Amazing. Hello, gorgeous face.
Hello, darling.
How are you, lovely girl?
Very good, thank you.
I'll tell you what, you poor thing. Do I? Oh, thanks. Oh, I smell nice, apparently. So you had me Monday morning. We had a DVD, didn't we?
We did.
You got me today. You got me next Friday.
We did.
Have you upset?
We will. No. Ecstatic.
Can I just say before we do anything, I'm going to do the mains part of the kit first, but we've got to show this because we've got one of the most beautiful charms I think we've ever seen in sterling silver, haven't we?
Glorious, really is.
If there's anything that represents spring and summer, it's a butterfly. You've got exquisite detail. Would you believe we've even gone as far as putting a very beautiful, beautiful ruby in there? Okay, so we're going to show you the main part of the kit. This is the second part of the kit, but I had to just show you that. It's gorgeous. Oh, I do love them. Well, can I just say, Linda, where on earth do I start with that kit?
At the beginning.
Very good place to start.
There's a song in there.
These are amazing. Can I just show you these first of all?
These are amazing, aren't they?
These are fabulous. And this is actually a necklace that we've just seen, a 5-strand one of these on the internet, haven't we?
These are actually pearls. These are cultured pearls.
Genuine pearls, these are. And they're natural.
Yeah,
these
absolutely.
Yeah. But the point is that we've just seen a shell coin necklace on the internet, 5-strand shell coin necklace, and this is genuine pearls, not shell, but the shell one was £50.20, wasn't it, Linda?
That's correct, yes.
But this is the real deal. These are beautiful. I've got to give you a quick count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. 18, incredible. And I tell you what, genuine freshwater cultured pearls there in that beautiful flat coin design, and the shimmers of iridescence because of the amount of surface of the nacre there is just
absolutely
fabulous. Okay, so you got those. Then we've got keshes.
These keshes are stunning.
I cannot remember the last time I saw white keshi pearls.
No, certainly not this size.
Certainly not this size. They are phenomenal, aren't they? Oh my goodness, man, I've got some beautiful peacock pearls coming up later on in some Biwa pearls as a star buy later as well. Really, really complement this kit. Now these are keshi beads. Give you an idea of size, 13 by 12 to 18 by 4. And those big, big, big freshwater flat coins are 20mm. So very substantial pieces there. Okay, now we're not finishing there. Because if I put those to one side, in fact, I'm going to put them over. Oh, I was going to put them over your beautiful hand.
Oh, okay, darling.
There you go. I'm just going to drape you in pearls, if that's okay with you. You can be my glamorous assistant, Linda. Now then, heart, stars and flowers. They're so pretty.
They are.
I'll tell you what as well, I've got some lovely little rose quartz flowers coming up later
have
as well.
you?
Really pretty.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, really, really
Fantastic.
pretty. So here we've got lovely shell flowers and stars, and then we've got these rounds as well. Linda, where have you found these little beauties?
They're in the special cupboard.
They are in your special cupboard. They are beautiful. Oh, now these are your shell flowers, shell planes. They're your 4mm, and your stars. I mean, when you're making jewellery and you make anything sort of spring and summertime with stars and flowers, and it's kind of guaranteed.
Yes, I mean the sort of the theory behind this particular kit was it was a lovely day. It was a sunny day as it is today, and I just thought holiday.
Yeah.
You know, holiday, vacation, weekend away, whatever. Shell of this calibre, and I know shell doesn't have this particular property, but it's almost, it says it's got like a chatoyancy to
just
it,
like
tiger eye does it. You can see into it at the depths.
And again, the most amazing iridescence again. Really beautiful. I can't always get that to come through on the camera, but gosh, they are phenomenal. So 3 strands of the flowers, and they've got a strand of the stars, and you've got 2 strands of the 4mm rounds as well. Now, the only thing Linda felt with all of this, plus those big flat at 20mm and the big Keshi pearls as well, you fancied a bit of colour, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I just thought I love one colour jewellery. I really do. But with this particular one, I just wanted to throw this very vibrant strand in to give you a little bit more, perhaps, creativity.
Absolutely.
In
Nice shape
making.
as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
Really unusual shape. So we've not only we've got the 3 strands of the shells in the beautiful flowers, and the stars, and the 2 4mm rounds. These fabulous colours. Let's have a look. Green, pink, orange, purple, red, blue, green, purple, yellow. Oh, just wonderful, those. And those are your multicolour, and they're classed as a flat cone, and they're 14 by 12mm. Now, if I've got room on my hand, shall I try and get the ones that are on your hand? Shall we try? Shall we endeavour? Because I tell you what, as usual, Linda Brumwell, your kits are rather impressive.
As I say, it sort of shrieks summer wear,
doesn't it?
To me,
holiday,
actually,
beach
then
wear.
you could have the direct opposite if you remove the coloured strand and have really wintry jewellery.
Yeah,
there.
exactly. Yeah,
Winter season
absolutely.
jewellery.
Yeah, but we've got, if you think it, so on this side you've got your shells, your multicolours, your rounds, your 3 strands of your flowers, your stars, and then you've got, remember this end is your genuine pearls. Incredible. Now, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 strands. Okay, so already at $69.95, fantastic value for money, already. Definitely. I mean, already we're about £8 a strand, and look at the size of those. I mean, those are incredible. Phil, can I ask a favour? If we could take, I don't know, £10, £20, do you think? Well, that's a big saving, isn't it, on this kind of level of gemstones? Oh, I don't know.
He's done 20.
He's done 20? Phil? Thank you, darling. Oh, he's just put his thumbs up like that. Bless him. Good lad. Do you know what? $49.95. I mean, these are incredible. Already Joyce, Kathleen, Mary, Collectors, Christine, Lady Anthea, Sweetha, good luck on this, because we are limited on this kit. I mean, when you find shells of that calibre and pearls of that size, you're never going to be able to make that many kits, are you, Linda, unfortunately?
No, and to be truthful, I mean, I do quite a lot of research on kits, and after the kit, I actually received the kit from the warehouse. I do a lot of research on jewellery that's made from something that's very similar, if not the same. And also on the availability of getting the strands.
Absolutely. I mean,
something else you have to consider.
Tell you what I'll do. We'll read these out to you. I've got it on a piece of paper, so I apologise for this. But as I said, before we came on, we just had a little look, didn't we?
We did.
And as I said, bearing in mind they were shells, so it was shell coins as opposed to genuine, but so less inexpensive. There was a 5-strand shell coin necklace, £50 and 20p. So basically, you sell one of those and you've made your money back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then there was a very short choker with 5 flowers. Okay, that's all. So 5. So imagine 5 of these shells with a little bit of dangly shell. £29 and 10p on the internet. And again, these were on very cost-effective jewellery sites as well. And then there was a multicolour shell necklace, £47 and 14p. So, you know, that's the kind of price we're talking about. We forget just how, expensive.
Yeah, I mean, I've just
had
a sort of a flashback as well. When I was in Venice a couple of years ago, we went to a
look at you.
But we were in, we're obviously doing a lot of galleries and things, and we went into a specific gallery just by the Grand Canal. Yeah. And there was a showcase of jewellery, gemstone jewellery, and it was very simply put together. And there was a lot of Botswana agate mixed with shell.
Yeah.
Okay, there was nothing, I promise you, hand on heart, it's not my job to sell, so hand on heart, there wasn't anything under 3 figures in euros.
Really
I think
doesn't
they're around
surprise
about, I think about 180 euros
Yeah.
for the most simplistic thing. So, to be honest, it's fashion crazes and things like that elevate things that you wouldn't think would be
Totally agree,
elevated,
yes.
etc. But you know, this has beauty as well.
And fun and creativity and really lovely. I mean, as I said, it feels very flirtatious. It's bright. Again, you've got fun in these. You've got the classical round. You've got these absolutely wow factor. I mean, talk about going to make statement jewellery with these 20 coins, 20mm coins, and these keshis. I mean, that alone. I mean, realistically, for those kind of strands, I honestly would have put those about easily. I'd have said £15–20 each on the
Yes, I
easily.
think that's about the figure.
That's
I
about
would
right.
have said.
Now, good luck on these. Again, do me a favour, do what we've done. Go onto the internet, go on the shopping icon and search flower shell jewellery, star shell jewellery, that kind of thing, and just have a look at what's coming back at you, my lovelies. Now, you're loving these. Zena in Greater London, well done. Sandra in... In fact, Zena, I read your card again the other day. I had your card and I was putting it in my file of keepsakes in my study, and I read it again, so thank you for that, lovely. Now, can we have a look? Because I must say, you can tell how much you've enjoyed this kit. It just shows.
Yeah, I did. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I was really looking forward to working with it, to be truthful.
I'm not sure if you've made enough pieces, though, Linda.
No, sorry about that.
Yeah,
Sorry
not
about that,
quite
yeah,
sure
yeah.
if you've
Actually,
put
yeah,
enough effort
no,
in, really.
yeah.
I mean, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 necklaces, 3 bracelets and 2 pairs of earrings. Yeah, you know.
Just about covered it, didn't I?
You have had a love. Have you been out at all in the last week?
No.
No. Now, can I ask, darling, because I know what you're saying, actually, because the ones that you've done in the neutral, in the white, look great, but then the
Yeah.
ones with the colour are lovely. I'm not sure which one is... Oh, can I just tell you as well, those connectors, those lovely sterling silver connectors will be coming up in about 2 minutes, so we will do those. Now, don't those big flat coins...
Yeah, now that particular necklace there is, it can be made as sort of as a capsule piece. You can imagine just the neckline piece in the stars would just be a necklace,
Absolutely,
wouldn't it?
yeah.
Like with a removable pendant. You can take those pendants off of the side
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I was just going a bit statement and a bit sort of catwalky on that one, just to show how far I would go with it.
Yeah.
But certainly you could attach everything that's attached to that neckline piece, you can attach with a jump ring.
Absolutely.
So consequently, it's very much like a capsule piece.
Is that supposed to be stars in the moon? Because that's what makes me think.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's different things to different people,
Yeah, I
isn't
think
it?
stars
Yeah.
in the moon, definitely.
Yeah.
I think they're beautiful. Really lovely, I love that. But again, that's the kind of price that we were looking at, between £47 and £50 on the internet for a statement piece like that in shell. So you've made the kit back in that one piece, and then everything else is profit. Okay. And then, again, so then Linda's gone full on colour. I mean, let's inject some real happy stuff. I mean, that for me is maxi dress. Piece.
Exactly. I was
100%.
say exactly the same thing. Maxi dress, on the beach.
Yep.
Etc.
Absolutely. I mean, you'd have to have a colourful cocktail to go with that, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. Yes, absolutely.
Obviously. And then this is one of my favourites. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to move these bracelets out of the way so we don't hide it. Is that okay?
That's fine.
It needs its moment in
That's
the sun. This
absolutely fine.
Now, I love this one. Absolutely, because that's going to have lovely movement, isn't it?
Yes, that's a sort of. I've gone. I used to make a lot of necklaces like this, or similar to long necklaces.
Yeah.
Earlier on at Jewellery Maker, and I think I'm just generally going around in the big circle. I'm going back to that.
I love
For
that.
that sort of tassel, again, that could be made as a capsule piece. That could be removable.
Yeah. But that can be that for me is daytime or evening. That's a day and night job. That one.
Yes.
It's lovely.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Really lovely, beautiful. And then again, if I just twist this around so you can have a little look, so make sure we're not hiding any of them. Again, full-on statement.
Yes.
I marvel at you, Linda. I do. Linda Brumwell, you are fabulous. Look at that.
Yeah,
And
that with the keshi pearl made
Yeah.
into a butterfly and then sort of threaded. Because of the shape of the keshi, because of the look of the keshi, you can see the stylised butterfly.
Yeah.
But it gives you that lovely flowy cascade of a necklace piece.
And because you've got that sort of irregular. I'm not going to say abnormal, that doesn't sound right, but
Irregular's fine,
irregular.
yeah.
That irregular feel. Because pearls can look very classical, can't they? Very sophisticated. But again, I think, especially when people, younger girls, in their teens and their 20s and 30s, and as they're progressing through life, and they want to make something, well, I like a pearl, but I want to do something a bit different, a bit more racy, a bit more daring. That's what Kesha and these big flat coins get you to do, don't they? They're fun as well, they're lovely. And then still yet more, 2 more necklaces, 2 more pairs of earrings, 3 beautiful bracelets. We must get to the connectors actually, because as well, we've got to show you all this beautiful, lovely demonstration. Oh, I love that one at the end.
But you see the long necklace there, the next long necklace, the second one in from the end there. That is a capsule piece. The 2 longer ones at the centre, sort of disguising as a little bit of a tassel, they're both bracelets. They're attached with bolt ring clasps and jump rings.
Genius.
So you can make the necklace longer. You can make the necklace shorter, and so you could have a necklace and a bracelet. You could have a stack of bracelets. It's just a sort of a capsule piece.
What a great idea.
Which you could do across the line, actually.
Isn't that brilliant? Because you can make it dressy, casual for the day, add on the bracelets for the night, wear the bracelets, and especially for a holiday, you've got all sorts of in one piece of jewellery.
Yeah, exactly.
Brilliant, brilliant. Okay, now I'm going to bring you the charms on screen as well, so you can have a look. Now, we've already given you a little tentative show of the prettiest. I mean, we've got a 0.22 carat ruby there.
I know.
In a charm.
It's such a ruby colour.
I tell you what, it is a really, really knockout ruby, isn't it? That butterfly charm, and it's 5 by 2.5 mil. Now, just to let you know as well, you have got your lobster clasp as well. Okay, so just go straight onto your piece of jewellery. As your charm, whether you want it as a feature piece in a necklace, or you can take the lobster clasp off, don't forget. If you wanted to buy a couple of those and make them into lovely earrings or a pendant, use it as the charm, but you can take that lobster clasp off if you want to. Full sterling silver. What I love about this, though, it's not just that incredible ruby and very blatantly a gorgeous quality ruby as well, but it's that detail in the whole of the butterfly throughout. Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's again, it's not so much stylised, it's more sort of botanically correct, if that's the word.
Do you know, that's what a great way to put it.
It really almost as if it wants to take flight, and
Exactly.
that's just the gentle shape of it.
It looks really real, doesn't it? Beautiful. Okay, so that's your ruby in your butterfly, so just pop that to one side if that's okay. Sorry? Oh, so a lot. Oh gosh, we haven't got many left. Okay, right, okay. Now then, I've got 3 beautiful connectors now, all in solid 925 sterling silver. Now that's a 4-loop connect. Now that's unusual, isn't it?
Yeah, that's gorgeous, that is. Because of having the flowers in the gemstone part of the kit, there's the little stylised flowers going on there. I mean, you imagine, you can, from those 4 loops, you can actually drop numerous strands from.
Yeah, beautiful chain as well. I've got a gorgeous detailed trace chain coming up this afternoon.
Wow.
Oh, 18-inch, be lovely, really lovely. I love those little flowers in there, they're beautiful. Every one of these has got little flowers in it. So this is a 2-loop connector. Okay, all solid 925 sterling silver. But again, here comes the summer with all the beautiful flowers coming into bloom. Okay, isn't that?
It's
now,
gorgeous.
we had a similar, didn't have flowers in it, but we had a similar sort of style connected the other day. Laura Binding made it into a beautiful ring.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
well, that
gorgeous.
has got that sort of nice
Curve.
slight curve
Yeah,
to
that's
it,
exactly
which
why.
is
Oh,
perfect.
excuse me. Sorry. It's exactly why she did it, because it has got a lovely subtle curvature to it, and she made it into a beautiful ring. I wore it for ages. It was lovely. She'd worn it for the day before she brought it on air. She couldn't put it down. It's beautiful, that. And then we've got another connector with a full-on flower. Do you know what? Can I grab my tweezers, Wes? Because I've had all my nails break on this hand, and I'm really disappointed with my nails on my left hand. My right hand's all right, but I've had a break. You know, when you're having a week where just suddenly every nail breaks. Every nail breaks, and I'm not having my naughty nails detract. Look at this.
That's gorgeous, isn't it?
And again, exquisite detail in that beautiful, 6-petaled daisy there. All it makes you want to do, love me not, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, he loves me not.
Yeah, I always got the negative.
Yes, I do. 925 sterling silver. So just as a reminder then, you've got the lovely flat... I'm interested to see what we're going to do on this. Because you've got 4 sterling silver connectors here. Yeah, £37.80, not surprised. Oh, we just said no. We just said ignore it. Okay, he's not stopping there. So, my God, you'd already be less than £10 each there, though. You'd be less than... Yeah, which would be brilliant. But we all know what price charms go for on the high street, don't we? They start about... Oh, hang on a minute. Right. Right, do me a favour. have a look at one of the online charm stores, would you please? Search for a butterfly charm with ruby. Firstly, see if they've got one. Secondly, I think that'd be £30 plus minimum per one.
Without a doubt.
Without question.
Oh gosh, yes, without a doubt. I mean, you've got a lot of the charms have resin in them.
Exactly.
Not genuine
Not
gems.
and
not
a ruby. In fact, Phil, can you have a search if you've got time? I'm interested. Because whenever I go into the high street charm store, I always look to see what the cheapest charm is in silver, and I've yet to see one below £30.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's not think about the ruby for now, and let's think about
Just the silver?
exquisite style of that butterfly. There's lots of work. I mean, there's nothing missing, is there? The wings are different sizes, exactly as it is in
Perfectly
nature.
symmetrical.
It's just beautiful.
Okay. So, right, here we go then. We've just found, so read that out to me again, Phil. Vintage silver with a crystal, which means glass, a glass ruby, so not a ruby. Butterfly charm, the cheapest we've just found, not on one of the main charm websites, I may add, so, but £9.95, so that's glass, that's on an auction site, so it's second-hand. So second-hand auction site with a glass, not gemstone, so a crystal, a red crystal basically, £10 on an auction site. How much is that per one for us? £26.95 divided by 4? 6, 8, 12, 24, £6 something. £6 something.
Gosh.
That. Sorry? £6.74.
Gosh.
A genuine ruby. So don't forget, I know we're focusing on the butterfly, but we've also got all those exquisite floral designs as well.
These are come under the term of vintage because they have like a
Absolutely.
patina to
Yeah.
them, don't they?
They look oxidised, don't
Yes, that's the word I was searching for.
they? Gorgeous. Okay, right then, can we just check? I'm a little bit concerned on how many of these we've got left for my lovelies because I've still got Cheryl. Okay, half the stock's gone. So Cheryl, Teresa, Collector, Sheila, Tracy, Isabel, Carolyn, my lovely. I've got Zena's just had 2, Collector's just had 2, Collector and Bridgen's just had 2. These will be on and gone without a question, and you've worked with them beautifully, I must just say.
They're a joy to work with. I mean, they actually give you a lot of diversity on the type of jewellery that you want to make. They'll make rings, they'll make earrings, they'll make necklaces, they'll make charms. So it's very diverse. It's up to you what you do with them.
Now look at that there. And the lovely thing is, with them especially with that butterfly, you can add that butterfly with the lobster clasp.
Yeah, exactly.
All
So
sorts of designs.
I took the lobster clasp off there, so I've got a double whammy there. I've got my chain that I can put. As I say, if I've got chain, I can then put my lobster clasp onto the chain. I could have made it into a capsule piece and added that to a jump ring via the lobster claw, and then I could have popped that onto a bracelet then. So I'm going out one evening and I want it as a bracelet. So again, you know, just think outside the box.
Yeah, and we've got the sterling silver detailed trace chain today going to £6.95. I'm just going to tell you. Plus that charm hung on with the ruby, look beautiful. Now Jan, thank you. Jan's just done what I asked her to do, bless her. And she said, I've just gone onto one of the big charm websites. We know what they are, don't we? We're not allowed to say what they are. She went, yeah, £35 for the butterfly. I'm so glad that you've backed up what I'm always saying to you. I'm always saying, because I do a lot of research, we have to make sure we know where we are. Absolutely. Yeah. So we're ultra competitive there. We found a glass in a butterfly charm, and I tell you now, it was nowhere near as beautiful and quality and detail as that for the cheapest auction second-hand website, £9.95. You just found it for £35. I'll show you one more time. £35, and we took ours to £6.74. So incredible. So basically, we've just taken that to we've given you a 75% saving. Brilliant. Now, my lovely, lovely Linda, thank you, Jan, in Leicestershire. It's very kind of you, Jan, thank you. Now, what are you going to show us, gorgeous face?
Right, talking about butterflies, the necklace there that has got butterflies created from the Keshi.
Well, about this one here?
Yes, I am.
Shall I pull it forward for you and get it out into front line position?
What I just need to find are some little crimp beads, which I've now found. So
okay, wonderful.
I was inspired to do that necklace because of the charm, because of the ruby charm. Consequently, I had a picture in my head about putting the little charm on and then the little butterflies coming up. Yeah. When I got the components made together, as you can obviously see, I didn't do that. But I left myself, which I'll tell you about when I make the butterfly, the opportunity to dangle the silver butterfly from as well.
Okay, great. Okay?
So I know it's not in the kit, but a lot of us, in fact, probably most of us now, are owners of wire.
We've got some wire in the show today as well.
Brilliant
deal.
So I've used 0.4 wire, okay? Silver in this case, doesn't matter. You can use what you like. I've taken probably a couple of feet of wire. Again, I always emphasise it's always better to take more than you think you'll need rather than less.
Easy to cut off than add.
Much easier, much easier. And if you do have the opportunity, which you will on many occasions have the opportunity to add more wire, particularly if you're using tiara twist, etc., which is mainly where we do add more wire in combs and weddings. But on something like jewellery itself, it does weaken the piece if you add. Yeah. So it's a good idea, as I say, to take as much as you possibly
as we do our wire out, you can afford to anyway, can't you?
Exactly. Right, so we've got a couple of feet of our wire now, and I've got 4 of the keshi beads. So I'm just popping on one, okay? And I'm giving myself, I'm working on my left. So on my left-hand side, I've got a little, probably 4 or 5 inches of residue wire here, which I will come back to use later.
So they go through the keshi's great.
Yeah, they go through the keshi's great.
Smashing.
Bring the wires together, okay? And then when you've got a nice pinch at the top of the keshi pearl here, you've got a pinch between your thumb and your forefinger. Yeah. Just give a couple of little twists to anchor that. And then the short end, move out the way a little bit. Okay, so now we've got a little twist there which is anchoring the keshi pearl. So you can, if you want to, sort of sort through the keshi pearls to find, perhaps with a butterfly, you might like 2 large wings at the top and 2 smaller at the bottom, or vice versa, or all the same. But basically, I work very much in stylized looks as opposed to, you know. So I didn't do that. I just picked them up straight from the strand.
Bit more random, bit more.
And random does work. It really does work, and it takes a lot of the worry out of it too. So now I've threaded on another one.
Time of sorting.
Yeah, I mean it is relaxing. It is pleasurable. Yeah. And I do enjoy on the odd occasion doing just that. It's horses for courses. Sometimes I find, oh yeah, that's the piece of jewellery I make, and it's glorious. But something like a keshi pearl, anyway, it's got so much movement because of the anomalies on the surface of the pearl that I don't think that you need to. No. So I've popped another keshi pearl on, and I brought it right up close to the first one. Okay, so it's sitting right close to the first one. Now I'm going to take the wire again, and I'm going to go inwards towards the centre and through. Okay, it's just a matter of anchoring. I'll go around one more time. Okay. Yep. So now we've basically got half of the butterfly wings. Oh. Okay there. Obviously, because keshi pearls has a lot of gemstones, have, you know, you can't give a guaranteed size or a guaranteed shape, particularly on pearls.
Oh, organic, aren't they?
Yeah, they're very organic. So you will find that sometimes you'll find, oh, well, that wire is showing there. Don't worry about that with a butterfly, because we're going to come through with the body of the butterfly. Great. But you can always push it back. Wire is easily manoeuvrable and very easily made to behave itself. So, and now I'm going to thread on another pearl. Now, these keshi pearls are slightly convex and slightly concave. So it might be an idea to sort of generally look and see whether you're going on the concave route or the convex route on the top. It might not present that particular issue, in which case that's great, but sometimes it does. So you'll get more of a concave look on the top or a convex look. So if you are really, really fussy about, and I know Zena, well,
it's true. I mean, you're absolutely. I told my boyfriend off yesterday because he put baked beans away without turning the label around the right way. So I concur.
So it's just a point, okay? So now what I'm going to do is I'm bringing that keshi pearl up to the last one, okay? And then the point of the keshi pearl I'm going to bring into the body, okay? And it's a bit like making a flower, actually. In fact, it's exactly like making a flower. And again, I'm going to bring the wire around the back a couple of times to anchor it, okay? Yep. So now my wire is coming out here at this sort of 2 o'clock angle, ready for that last wing of the butterfly. Yep. Another thing with the keshi pearls is finding the hole. I can assure you it's there because they've all been stranded, and that's a joy, is finding them. You think, oh, there it is. So let that slip down too.
Okay.
Okay, and then just manipulate it, bring it up close as you can, and then manipulate. You will find a point on all of these cashew pearls, not necessarily at the top of the drill hole, but wherever you can find a point. This is off centre from the drill hole, try and get that point in. Okay, again, bring the wire over. It really doesn't matter which way you go through, but at this particular point it's probably a good idea to go over the top to these two wings on the bottom and come back through. And then here's my excess sitting at the top here. That's the original excess.
Yep.
Okay, so what I want now is I need to come back over for the body. So I need to bring this wire, it's sort of finding the pathway, bringing it round, okay, and bringing it back through in order that I've got, I need to turn that round so that it's coming from the back. So I'll go that way.
The iridescence coming off those as you're working
It's
is
phenomenal.
mind-blowing. It
Isn't it?
really is.
Absolutely
They're
phenomenal.
Fabulous.
So now I've got basically what looks like a sort of sort of four-leaf clover look.
Yeah.
Okay. I've got my residue at the top here, and I've got the other wire coming down from the base.
Okay.
So now I'm just going to put on sort of the little body. So I'm going to take 3 of the gorgeous 4mm white rounds. I mean, can you see that? Should I try and
Oh,
sort of,
absolutely. Looks like a lovely milky tiger
it's
design.
just
Absolutely fab.
stunning.
And the fact, I love the
stunning.
fact, do you know, every one of our strands is hand drilled. Every single one.
They're just so, they're incredibly pretty. I wish I could think of a better word, but they're incredibly pretty.
They are pretty.
So
They're like you, Linda.
thank you.
It's all right.
I've threaded on 3, okay? As you said, my wire's coming out of the base of that cashew belt. So now I'm just going to bring that over the top,
Yeah.
okay, and just keep that in place. Now don't forget, this is just a stylised butterfly. It's not necessarily completely correct in its format. So that's styling as the body. So I'm bringing the wire back through, bringing it around, hiding it behind the 3 each time, and then finally bringing both. Now you can see now I've got an opportunity now here with these 2 wires here to form the sort of, what are they called? The
Antennae, is it?
antennae,
Yeah.
that's the word. So what I'm going to do is just trim off, if I can find my...
Where's your cutters gone,
There
Missy?
we are.
There they are.
Trim off to probably 1.5 inches.
Yep.
Probably 2.5 centimetres. Not that much, a couple of centimetres. Just trim them off. And then what I'm going to do is I can't remember how I did it now.
Well, I'll tell you what, can I make a suggestion? Can I make a suggestion
course
as
you
well
can.
for afterwards?
Yeah.
Wouldn't they have been great?
Absolutely.
Wouldn't that? Can I just show you that, look?
Stunning.
Can I just show Linda those, look? Because
Beautiful.
wouldn't they make great heart antenna?
Yeah, and the thing is with those as well, what's amazing about these head pins is that little heart antenna would be great, but because you've got the heart, you can put your flat nose pliers onto them and bend those round.
Exactly.
So you will have your antennae coming out with the hearts.
Did you mind me just showing you them? Because I was just
they're
thinking,
fantastic.
wouldn't they look lovely with little
Absolutely
hearts on the end?
fantastic.
They're lovely. We'll do these on their own really quickly. They are what they say on the tin. They're head pins. They've got a heart on the end. They're 18 carat gold plated. They're 50mm in length. Never been on their own before. Going to make lovely addition. And again, the amount of times I've seen earrings made with these as the base, you know, because
absolutely.
again you've got that heart design. Just lovely.
Yeah, it's always popular hearts.
That's less than 5p a head pin. Because it's 100 at $4.95.
Do you know what? 100 head pins as well is just such a great buy, it's such a great purchase, because you just don't know how many you're ever going to get through.
Well, can I just quickly... I'll tell you what I'm going to do as well, while I'm chatting to Linda, just to make sure, because she was wondering how she'd remembered how she'd done it.
No,
so I'm just
yeah,
gonna-
yeah.
Oh, you remembered?
Well, yeah, but
I just thought I'd give you a flash.
budget, as
yeah.
it were.
But look at that. Look, all those
Yeah.
hearts, look.
You see, again, when I make jewellery, I think I'm quite well known for the fact that I like to make findings be also a centre stage. I don't want them just to be mechanical. And
you did that in our DVD that we filmed on Monday, didn't you?
And consequently, I can see now a multi-layered necklace made just from those head pins.
Absolutely.
Okay, just linking them via a simple loop to each other, twisting that little heart shape round in profile, and wouldn't that be a very contemporary,
Wouldn't it?
beautiful, different, unique look?
And I think we all get a bit bit soppy when we see a heart, don't we?
Oh,
We
definitely.
do, don't we? So I'm so sorry then. I just thought I'd give you a second to remind yourselves. To reboot. I like that. They've never been on their own, and I just thought they'd look really lovely. Oh, did you not need it? There you go.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
No.
But yeah, just thought
Okay.
I thought they'd be really cool antenna.
They certainly would. Now, what I did on the original, okay, which I can't now because I've cut my wire off, but I'll explain it.
Okay.
What I did on the original, prior to cutting off the remainder of the 2 lengths of wire I brought through to the antennae points, is I threaded on a little crimp bead, okay? So if you can kindly imagine that I've left the wire attached, I just threaded on a crimp bead, okay? And then I brought the remainder, I'd let it drop to sort of antennae level, if you see what I mean. And then I brought that wire back and tiara twisted the crimp bead in. So that have you got that? Okay.
Yep.
Now, because I didn't leave I didn't leave that opportunity for this demonstration, for which I apologise. I'm just going to show you just a slightly different way.
Okay.
So, if like me, you've cut off those. I mean, you could do the whole necklace differently. You could have some with the little crimp beads on and some not.
Absolutely.
So, but at this stage, because I have, just take your round nose pliers, pop them at the very, very end of that residue of the wire, and then just coil back. Okay. Coil the other one back. You can spend a little bit more time on it than me.
That's so cute.
Just coil back, and so you've got 2 little
Linda,
antennae
that's lovely.
there. And to be
so
truthful,
cute.
actually, because of the anomalies of the, I'm not getting out of a situation here, the anomalies of the Keshe pearl and that, the antennae look quite nice if they're not matching, if they are slightly different. I'm sure most butterflies, dragonflies, etc. have slightly different antennae.
Do you know, I think we'll have to get one under a magnifying glass and have a little look.
Yes, do that.
That is really pretty,
on
Linda.
the back of this of the butterfly here, because you've twisted a lot of wire there, okay, and as I say, wire is easily manoeuvrable. All you need to do is pop a little jump ring, open a jump ring, pass it through there, and that's your anchor point.
Oh, great.
Now, when I said I was going to pop the little, if I bring it in, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please do.
I was going to pop in the
charm, the
beautiful
sterling
little
silver
charm to come at the base down here, if I've got that hanging correctly. What I would have done, I would have attached 2 jump rings. So the jump ring would be right in the middle at the back, and then another jump ring to attach the lobster claw clasp to.
That is lovely. That is absolutely beautiful. Thank you. You're fab.
Thank you.
I feel like I should give you some flowers.
Do you really?
I do.
Oh, okay then. That's a nice thought.
Shall I do those next? Okay. And then I'm gonna hide these out your way because I'm not. Yeah, you know what they are, don't you? But I'm gonna give you some. I'm gonna give you some Carlas, some Carla lilies.
Oh.
And to present you with some beautiful flowers. Just for you, Linda.
Oh.
For your amazing
These are my
demonstration.
flowers.
Now, the only thing is, they've been so popular. We've only got 22 left. Now, look at the work in those.
I can't remember the
Linda.
last time I saw carnelian. I really can't, excuse me.
Do you know,
I can't remember the last time I saw carnelian.
I had a conversation with my fella yesterday because he wants these beads to make a mala strand for his meditation. And he asked for carnelian. I said, oh, I tell you what, it's quite hard getting carnelian, lovely.
It's the first time I've seen them in a while.
Yeah, and these are in these beautiful, beautiful sort of Carla. They're classed as carved leaves, but I don't know about you, Linda, but I think they look like a Carla lily.
When we first had, thank goodness they're now called leaves or Carla lilies. Carla lilies I prefer, but honestly, people out there you'll probably remember, but when Jewellery Maker was in its first year probably, we had a few strands, not many of these, and they call them cow's ears.
Oh no!
They did. So at least.
Oh dear
that's got
me!
better.
Which I quite like. I've got a cow painted in my lounge, so I'd quite like that. But
You can see it though.
yeah, I can. Yeah. But what I love about these, if you just have a look at the one, so even if I just pop the one in front of you, that is the base of that
Gorgeous.
beautiful carnelian leaf, Carla lily, whatever you'd like to call it. They're all going to go. They're $7.95. I'll tell you how many. You've got approximately 13 on the strand. A lot of you coming in and buying. Oh, Joey, my lovely mum in Tennessee, Maxine, she's just got them. Well done. First person to check out, actually. Well done, you. A lot of people going for 2s. George Frederick, welcome as well. They're so. In fact, should we just check there's 13? Should I have a quick check? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Exactly.
They are fabulous again for various styles, particularly if you're going to do a cascading design.
Yeah.
And also don't forget, because you've got I think Zena can sort of point it out. You can see where that cord's coming from.
Yep.
You can see where the hole in the gemstone is.
Absolutely.
That enables you to put a head pin in. So you could put the heart-shaped head pin through there and then twist the little heart over, and you've got like a little stamen.
Beautiful.
Or something from it.
Absolutely beautiful. I've got 10 left, unfortunately. Isn't it odd as well how fate and things come on? I was listening to an interview with a reverend on the radio this morning, and she was talking about the superstition of having 13, and she was talking that she had a dinner party last week, and 2 of her guests dropped out, and everybody was basically asking for her to put an extra chair at the table with a teddy on it because they didn't want 13, and I didn't realise people were still occasionally superstitious like that. It's very odd, isn't it? And there we are, we got that with 13 on it, but there you go. My mum lived at 13, so I love the number 13.
Yes, of course.
Love it.
Yeah.
£7.95, well done. Just a quick nudge, as we like to give a nudge, don't we, to Isabel, Barbara, Sue and Joanne. And I've got people on the telephone, because I've only got 8 left. I love them. Did you like the flowers I gave you then?
They're gorgeous, thank you so much. I don't think you're going to be leaving me one though.
Right, would you mind awfully? Am I stopping over here with Linda? Can I? Is that okay, Wes? Wes had got all into position for me to leg it over there then. But I happen to think that my lovely Linda is going to fall in love with my next star buy, so I'm going to like to, if you don't mind, do it next to you. Star buy next. Got something really special now. Now, I showed these to Linda earlier, and Linda said, oh my goodness me. She'll explain to you why in a minute, but this is why I had to do these next to Linda here, because I think they are, and we are personally, the whole office is in love with these today. I've never, in all my time on Jewellery Maker, ever seen any snake skin print. Have you?
A long time ago, and they were much smaller. And they were, yeah.
Aren't they gorgeous?
See, look how pink.
Can you
that
see?
is.
I was going to say, if
Mother of pearl, you see.
Yeah, if I can hold some of these up into, I don't know if it, yeah, it is coming through. Look as Linda says there. Look, you've got the blacks and the silvers. You've got some yellows, some pinks, and there's some purples as well. And each one, look. Each one, because of that beautiful mother of pearl effect, it does that snake skin effect print as well. I think, and yet before you start texting in and saying, are they double-sided? They are indeed. I think, and especially these ones as well, I love them. You've got black and silver, mother of pearl. Now, on your flat coins here, 30 by 30 millimetre. Now, just imagine those, Linda, if I may. With those,
yes, I was going to ask you to do that.
Oh, I thought you might. Those with the kit, with either of those, would look stupendously gorgeous, wouldn't they?
Absolutely, and it's so stylish. I mean, I know animal print is always about.
It's big this year again.
Yes,
in fashion.
but I think we can use it in different ways. We can keep it very, very casual, but we can keep it incredibly high end and sophisticated.
Absolutely, yeah. Because you know what, I had a, you know, we have these marketing emails from our favourite designer stores, and I had one a couple of weeks ago, and it said, one of them said, this fashion for this summer, apparently, ladies, is head to toe animal print. Head to toe, so you're going to have to wear your jewellery as well then, aren't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't go out of fashion.
Never.
Ever. And it always looks
fresh, doesn't it?
Yeah, it always looks like you've, for me, particularly these 2 strands, again, I'm not just saying that, but these 2 strands makes me think that you've thought about what you're wearing. You haven't just, you know, dare I say it, thrown something on. You've thought about it. And what I love about this, being organic as well, no 2 are the same. If you get anything that's machine-made, man-made, etc., you're going to end up with something that looks as if it's been made for purpose.
Absolutely.
And probably a lot of them being exactly the same, if not all of them.
Every single one of them different.
Unique.
Everyone's unique. And again, if you got the white agate and the black agate earlier at $3.95 for 2 double strands, my goodness me, perfect combination as well. But again, with those beautiful pearls and the Keshi pearls we had earlier, and the peacock we've got coming up, gonna look amazing. Now I've got Mirabelle. How did I know Mirabelle would be the first one in on these? Because I've been watching Mirabelle posting her likes. We're not going to say there, Mirabelle. Posting her beautiful, because we had some similar ones with leopard print last week, and she had those and she made them straight away and they look lovely.
Absolutely. Well, I sort of let you into a secret, not that you're listening to my secret. I'm working on a kit for next week that has got some mother of pearl. Not this particular one, but some mother of pearl beads again,
and
coins,
etc.
And again, hand on heart, I didn't want to finish that kit. I found it so surprising. I really did, because it's quite a large kit, and this strand sort of stood out a little bit. And I'm thinking, okay. But when I started working with it, it was such a joy. Just to say, the last thing I'm going to say on it as well is they're so tactile. They're cool and they're heavy. Not obviously overly heavy that you can't wear them as jewellery, but they're heavy.
You can tell the quality.
Yeah,
tell the quality.
And they're cool. So there's no getting away from the fact that these are nature made.
Yeah. And the thing is, because of the mother of pearl, you've got that additional strength and durability to them.
But it's nothing quite like. I mean, just imagine that you are on holiday, you're on vacation, whatever. You know, you're by the beach, whether it's evening or whether it's during the day.
Yeah.
This style is very much on trend by the water.
Look at those.
I mean, doesn't that work with that top?
Doesn't it? Oh, $9.95 for that. You've gone naughty, then we should have done young Phil. I love them. I love the fact that they're double-sided. Let me just give you both on the neckline. And that one, look. Oh, I think I might get these.
They are absolutely beautiful. And I really think that you should get them home in order to appreciate them. Because they are so tactile. They're more tactile than they are on the eye type of thing somehow.
This is one of those things. It's one of these that I think they look great in the studio. Studio likes to do a cracking job, but Linda's so right. You got to feel these, because the feel of them, you know, the good quality, but the colour, the variation, and to get that funky snake print. I mean, the Jungle Book comes out literally this month, doesn't it? Any week now. Imagine making yourself a lovely. Of course, other films are available, but I'm just saying it's a big launch. Wouldn't it be wicked to rock snake? This is okay, good luck with the telephone. We give you the biggest treat.
Jewellery Maker is you to involve in our t-shirt yarn competition. Your chance to win a place at one of Jewellery shops. Just play at ways you can purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch. You'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your link. Simply click the button and out right away. Don't forget, you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Shopping with Jewellery Maker.
We here at Jewellery Maker your feedback info, a go ratings and reviews program. You're receiving asking you to rate us.
We have got a fantastic tanzanite, remarkably for under £10. I can't quite believe we're going to do this, but you know what? Let's just enjoy every single second of this deal. It's spectacular. Now, on this deal, look at that, no messing. We're not making you wait. We're going to give you a shot at it straight away. Now, what you look for in tanzanite, and I'm sorry, we've only got 165. I know that seems a lot, but we're beautifully busy. Just in case you aren't aware, there are 3 ways to buy. In fact, let's do the house sort of housekeeping now, shall we? Just in case anybody's new, because I want to give every single person, whether you're new, existing, one of our longest loyal JM customers, I want it to be equal for all. Okay, so 3 ways to buy. You can go onto our Jewellery Maker website, it's down there, look as well, jewellerymaker.com with double L, and you can just literally get this now. You get 30-day money back guarantee. And you will only, if it's your brand new order of the day, charged one post and packaging all day long of $2.95. You can also ring that phone number down there, look, that 0800 644 655, straight through to the call centre. You can see how quickly 30 have gone already. So straight through to the call centre, everybody gets that $9.95 price tag. Or you can quickly download the free Jewellery Maker app. You can use your credit card, debit card, PayPal, any which way you would prefer, and just $2.95 post and packaging. That's not per item. If you've already opened your order today, we've got a deal of the day with jadeite, 2 strands going under £20. I mean, imagine this afternoon. You're going to have the option to own 2 strands of rare jadeite and a strand of tanzanite for under £30. Incredible, incredible. It's like, it's one of the most outstanding deals we've ever done. Now, as you can see, look, we start with these beautiful tanzanites. Can I just get the statistics coming through? I just want to get the measurements on my screen coming through. Thank you, Phil, lovely, gorgeous face. Nearly 65 have gone already, my lovelies, okay? So it starts at 2 by 1 mil. To 5 by 3 mil. Now, can I hold this open for you? Because I'm hoping you can see nice and close. I'll just twist it around for you to have a little look. Because I tell you what, if you've ever seen a bicolour tanzanite with lovely teal greens, can you see, look, teal greens, beautiful pinks, violets, blues, all the trichroism you could wish for, lovely saturation, and under £10 for a gemstone that is super, super, super rare. Now, let me show you. Up we go, up and away. Give away this deal. And yeah, you can get that sterling silver lovely chain coming up today as well. Now, in natural daylight, in the light of day, you're going to get deep electric blues, and it's that love at first sight feeling. Now, and in the evening, your purples, your violets, your reds, your pinks, therefore, you go from sort of that love at first sight, that innocent first feeling of love, to full-on passion. That's the difference between daylight and evening. And honestly, when I first took tanzanite home to my fella, and I showed him the tanzanite I'd got, and in the sort of lounge when I went in at night, because he was watching the telly with the light on, he went, oh, that's lovely, really, really lovely. It's like a lovely blue. I went, yeah. Next day, I wore the tanzanite out in daylight, and he looked at me and he said, is that the same tanzanite you showed me last night? And I went, yeah. He said, yeah, but it's like totally different. It's like in the night time it's violets and purples, sorry, in the daylight, got the wrong way around. In the daylight it goes electric blue, and he didn't believe it was the same gemstone. It's fascinating gemstone, it really, really is. And when I say, it's quite hard to get your head around, isn't it? 1,000 times rarer than diamond. So we love our diamonds. I've got diamond jewellery, but this can beat diamond rarity wise by 1,000 times, and we don't know how long it's going to last, as we know. Now, do you know what? Any one of you can get 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, however many you like. We don't restrict you. Don't feel that you can't, that you're being polite. Help yourselves. Grab as many as you like. Now, it seems that we have 2 by 2s by 2 by 2s. Half the stock's gone, practically. Pauline's got 2. Jill's got 2. Elizabeth's got 2. Cassie's got 2, June's got 2, Pippa's got 2, Collector's got 2, Catherine's got 2, Ivy's got 2. Big long list if you're still yet to check out. Rosalind, Isabel, Collector and Angus, Dawn, Madeline, Helen, Eleanor. Now, tanzanite, let's just remember how versatile this is and what it represents. So, if you know somebody that's just about to give birth. Now, we've got our lovely Eleanor. And we've got our lovely Dee, our lovely producer, both due to give birth within the next month or two. How exciting. So as a team, if we were to put together, as I'm sure we will do, and buy them a little gift, what a perfect gift. The gift of childbirth is tanzanite. Again, new beginnings. We've got a member of our team just got married. We've got a couple of members of our team just about to get married. Ooh. So again, we could put together and get them tanzanite. How lucky would they be? Now, Tanya just said, I always take my strand outside into the sunlight, and my girls love it when I do it with all my gems. Tanya, you're a girl after my own heart, because you know what, my lovely? That's exactly what I do, and I'm always telling you that, aren't I? I'm always saying, get your gemstones out in daylight to fully appreciate. Literally, skip out into your garden, straight up, like you're going to put the washing out, on the line. Put your Mark Smith does that as well. Do you do that, Linda?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And do that. Because
Absolutely.
you get the gemstone literally comes alive in your hands. Doesn't it, Linda?
It sure does. You see things in natural lights with a natural component, a natural medium.
Yeah.
You see things in natural light that you don't get in, what's the word for, you know, it was man-made light.
Man-made light, synthetic.
Whatever, synthetic lighting,
yeah.
I mean, nature, working with nature is obviously the
Absolutely.
best.
Yeah, exactly. Now, can I just say, we can't keep up with you, which is a lovely problem to have. I've got nowhere near 76. So Carola, Christina, Rosalind, Joe, Kelly, all just come into the mix as well. A lot of you coming in on the phones, which tends to happen. Can I tell you what price we should? Basically, what happens, let me explain it to you, right? There's the price that the retail market go at, which we know we absolutely obliterate here on Jewellery Maker. I also know that you're going to get the very best quality, and I think this is important. It's not about money when it comes to Tanzanite, with all due respect. £10, $9.95 is giveaway. But what you want is, you want a great ticket price, but you want quality. You want the best of both worlds. You want your cake and eat it, basically, don't you? And that's exactly... You know, when people say, well, you can't have your cake and eat it. I think you'll find you can today. I think you'll find absolutely. Because I guarantee you, after seeing we see on a monthly basis, 80% of the world's Tanzanite. 80, that's a heck of a heck of the lion's share of Tanzanite. That puts us in a very, very unusual and exceptional situation. It means that we get to reject anything less than amazing. I'm just going to say, bless you. She just very quietly sneezed 3 times. You okay, darling?
Thank you,
Bless you,
yes.
Linda.
Thank you.
She's sneezing. She's in shock at the price. But if you want the best price, the best affordability, but more importantly, if you've got a gemstone that's 1,000 times rarer than a diamond, you want the best you can get, don't you? The best that you can afford. You can see it there. Amazing. It is hailed as the gemstone of the 20th century. It's gemologically phenomenal, it's a geographical phenomenon, and it is truly spectacular. So you think about the December birthstone, you think about, and think, we've only known about this gemstone for about 47 years exactly, right? And already the Gemological Institute of America have felt compelled to add it to the official 18 birthstones. Okay? Now, 105 have gone. If you do buy via the website, if you do buy via the call centre, while you're on the phone, don't forget to add your authenticity card, because it will tell you the fact that it's only 25p. It'll tell you that, oh, thank you, Claire. She just said, I'm going to get you an example. She went, oh, she's lovely. There you go. So can you see, look there, it'll say certificate of authenticity. It will tell you how many carats it is. It will tell you the limited edition. I think that's like when you buy a piece of artwork. So it'll tell you how many strands or pieces we've made. It'll tell you what the gemstone is, the shape, the origin, which will of course say Tanzania, because it's the only place it comes from. It'll tell you how many you bought and the size. So again, that there, I mean, whenever you buy an expensive piece of jewellery, I can tell you this now, and you have to ask for a certificate for insurance purposes. Generally, a high-end jeweller will charge you quite considerably for that letter of authenticity and that certificate for, and I've only ever done that on a couple of pieces in my life. I tell you now, whenever I buy Tanzanite, ruby, sapphire, shaded opals, blue, pink, jadeite, I always buy the minimum certificates of authenticity that I think I'm going to need if I'm going to sell the jewellery. So on the telephone, the last 3 people have just come on the telephone, Judith, Teresa and Annette. Now, you see 54? I've got 35 of you, 36 of you, just come because of Beverley in Oxfordshire, have got one in your basket. Now, what I will say is this is a guaranteed sellout, because we're on repeat overnight as well. Guaranteed sellout. So if you don't want to miss out, if you guarantee that you want Tanzanite, beautiful Tanzanite, then this is your chance, because it is a rare chance to get 25 carats of gorgeous graduated Tanzanite for under a £10 note. So just really, really quickly, Tina, Yvonne, Collector in Greater London, Rosalind, Joe, Kelly, Isabel, Collection Angus, Gail, Dawn, Madeline, Helen, Eleanor, and the list goes on. I wish you every success and hope that you're not one of the people that gets disappointed. So well done, congratulations. Can you believe this though, Linda? No. £9.95.
No.
I mean, you go to your local supermarket, Linda. You put 2 or 3 or 4 general staple small items in your basket. You've spent more than £10.
Yeah.
Bottle of wine.
Well, yeah, and washing liquid.
Washing powder,
and
yeah.
things like that, yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I've said before that when I was on a cruise a couple of years ago, there was on the boat, there was a Tanzanite showcase in a very high-end jewellers, I must admit. and they were and again they were telling everybody. There was a little bit of an evening about gemstones, about that particular shop, and they were telling everybody exactly the same thing that we say about, you know, where it comes from, problems that they're having, etc., etc. There was not a single piece of tanzanite, and there were polished tumbled tanzanites as well as gem quality setting tanzanites. There was nothing. The cheapest thing that I found in there was $99.95, which was a pair of tumbled earrings.
With all due respect, the price of tanzanite on the cruise ships is...
Actually, people, don't get me wrong, people were buying. I met 3 customers on that boat.
Did you tell them about Jewellery Maker?
I actually met 3 of our customers, literally 3 of our customers. Yes, I met 3 of our customers on there. And
we all going, have you seen the price of that?
Well, the friend of the one customer had already been in that shop and purchased.
Oh yeah, I mean, no, as we said, I mean, again, doesn't matter what the price is sometimes. If you see something you fall in love with,
exactly.
You have it. You don't care, do you? But at £10 for tanzanite. Jump rings. Jump for my love. Jumping. Do, 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 do. Right, them are lovelies. Let's give you some jump rings. Oh, Fleur would love these. Oh, look at these. Oh, textured. Oh, we do love a textured jump ring, don't we? We do, don't we? Because all the work's done for you. That's the thing. Now I'm going to show you the larger ones first. Hello, rope effect jump rings. Oh, and they're open. Fleur, our gorgeous chainmail extraordinaire, wonderful guest designer. She would love these. 12 mil. 12 mil. Now you got 50 of these. They're rope effect. If I just, there you go. Oh, look. Now you get some in 50 in 12 mil and 50 in 9 mil. So I'm going to give you the combination of the two. I'm just going to give you a little thread a few on me lovely tweezers. There we go. So you got 50 of each. They are open. Can you see? Look, so I've just put one on the side there so you can see that they are actually open. And that lovely rope effect. So again, if you're one of these people that likes a textured jump ring, and you've got your ring mandrel, you've got your textured hammer, and you're going all the way around to try and make it nice and consistent, lovely. But you know what? Yeah, let us take the stress out of it. Let us take the time, the effort out, and just give it you already done. Already done for you. 50 jump rings. So basically, all that effect, all that hard work, for less than 10 pence a jump ring. It is a no-brainer, isn't it? Now, our lovely Fleur says, we've only got 60 left by the way, she doesn't say that because she doesn't know that, but she says, oh, poor Fleur. She said, oh, do you know she's got red hair now as well? Not just orangey Scylla colour. Apparently she's gone Power Ranger red. She has, apparently. She had a bit of a mix-up with the, but she said she's rocking it, looking good. She can rock any colour hair, that woman. She can. Now, our Fleur says, if you want to create like a standard length Byzantine chainmail bracelet, you need about 200 jump rings. So basically, if you get 2 of these, you could do it with this lovely gourd. And the great thing with the rope effect is it really catches the light, doesn't it? Really, really, really catches the light because of all that lovely, lovely, lovely effect. Can I tell you something else as well about this? At the minute, do you know what the big craze is? Sterling silver necklace, which we've got coming up today. Just thread 1, 2 or 3. Yeah, our lovely Chloe that works for us, she does exactly this. She's literally wears it every single day, and she's got a sterling silver necklace with 1, 2 or 3 of these on. Now that's the larger one, that's the 12 mil. But it just looks, again, if I show you the smaller one, because I think the smaller one will look lovely. Going to catch all the light. Oh, now Trisha just said, now are these rings both open? Shall I have a little look for you? No, I haven't got any I've got tweezers. I could do with some...
Do you want some flat nose?
Do you mind? Thank you, gorgeous face. Gorgeous, gorgeous face. I think they are. Let's have a little feel. It's hard. Oh, yeah. So, yes, they are. Hang on, I'll just double check that for you. Let me just double check. The large ones are open, aren't they? Yeah, we saw that There we go. So just to prove the point, the answer is, Trisha, yes. So just to prove, they are both open.
Isn't that brilliant though, that you couldn't actually find that join?
Yeah, I didn't open it quite right there, but I needed another pair of jump rings. Sorry about that. I did just ruin that
But
one.
it's amazing that you couldn't see the opening to confirm that by size.
Do you know, that's the point, because you know what? Absolutely. Trisha just had to ask, are they both open? Because they're such good quality. But yeah, and I did open the large one absolutely incorrectly. I'm sorry. I was trying to do it with my finger, and there you go. That's the little one. Close back into position. Yeah. Okay, so the answer is, Trisha, my darling, yes, they are both open. I can only open jump rings properly if I've got two pairs.
Yes, I should have given you two.
No,
That is the correct. It's the correct way of opening
but
them.
I can't physically open them properly
it's
without
the correct way of doing it.
two pairs of pliers. So sorry about that. It's my fault. Thank you, my darling Linda. Do you know, I'm going to request that we have our own.
Yeah, I think you should have, yes.
Pliers over there.
Yes,
It'd be
you should.
much easier to open jump rings. Trisha said the answer is yes. Right then. We thought we've got. Do you know what? We've just done a brilliant Tanzanite star buy, haven't we? I'm now going to give you a double star buy. It's going to be the wire, and we're going to teach you how to tame your wire. Ooh. I've got the wire that everybody's desperate for at the minute. I've got two reels, but I'm going to start with a piece de resistance and the beautiful soft wire that we're all in heaven over. All the guest designers are just smitten with this wire. This is your gold, gorgeous, plated, soft wire. 0.6 mil, so wonderful 0.6 mil. It's just very gently tacked around at the top, so you just got to undo it at the top there when it comes through for you. But talk about malleable. I mean, talk about effortless wire to work with. Now, Linda, am I right in my adoration and of this wire? Because everybody just keeps going on about how, because I'm not the biggest wire worker, so I have to take our guest designer's sort of word for this. But it's just how easy it is to work with.
Yeah, not only is it sort of easy to design into the format that you want it to finally be, but it's also incredibly easy to manipulate it and smooth it and make it more tactile.
You could macrame with this, couldn't you? I'm just thinking I might try with that.
It extends the mediums within which you can use wire.
I'm just thinking, and another thing, I think it was Laura Barney said the other day, is if you're starting to learn with wire, it's a brilliant wire to start practicing with as well.
Yeah.
Now, if you're looking at that thinking, brilliant. So the lovely gold plated, soft wire in 0.6 mil, fantastic, $4.95. Oh, you are generous, Jewellery Maker. We're gonna throw in 15 minutes. 15 minutes? No, 15 meters. Sorry, darling, my lovelies. 15 meters of 0.25 as well. Linda, for $4.95. Linda's not looking.
I am looking, and I'm in sort of in a state of complete, it's
she's trying not to look.
My neck's like a seesaw at the minute. No, absolutely brilliant. I mean, you've got 0.06, which is really the start of structure.
Absolutely.
And then you've got the 0.25, which is obviously the one that you're going to use to wire with and onto a structure.
Absolutely. I mean,
and we'll pass through absolutely everything.
100%, yeah. And 0.25 tends to go through our pearls more often than not as well.
Absolutely.
So you can again add to your tiaras,
etc. And don't underestimate the 0.25. I mean, the question I get asked, well, is it strong enough? Well, yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's
absolutely.
still wire.
Yeah.
Obviously, again, it's if you're making a massive, great big statement, heavy duty jewellery or whatever you're making, then think about it. But certainly in my book it works with 95% of everything.
Absolutely, they're just wonderful. Again, no restriction, but I can guarantee, like the Tanzanite, $4.95, guaranteed to sell out. So just need to get those old Belindas in. And Sue, and Susan, and Rosalind, and Marjorie, and Joe, all yet to check out. Well done. Lots of people coming in on this. I mean, what we always say to you as well is if you're just starting out with wire, again, as we said, the 0.6 mil to start practicing with, because it's soft, it's malleable, is lovely. when I spoke to Mark Smith, I said, what do you recommend, you know, to start with your macrame? Definitely on the 0.6 mil, you know, give it a try. And I've only done macrame so far with the thread, but I am going to try. And that thing is at that price, $4.95 for that 10 metres of the soft wire and the 15 metres of the 0.25, it's a no-brainer because you're basically getting each reel for a measly £2.48, which is phenomenal value for money. Great quality. Now, Barry and Marion in the Orkney Islands have just had 3, and Helen's had 2, and Brenda's had 2. Again, as I said, this is the chance. If you work with wire, always try it. If you're like me and you've got the budget, I always personally, for me, I buy in bulk. Anything I use every day, if it's at a good price, I wait for it to be on a good price in the store I get it from, and then I buy it in bulk, and then I keep hold of it, because I know then, if it's a staple thing that I use a lot of, if I've got and managed to get it and secure it for cheaper than I should have done, I enjoy it more. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I mean, another way of looking at it as well, it's like with a lot of things in jewellery making, sometimes you underestimate the amount of a product that you'll actually need.
That's a good point,
Say
yeah.
that you're making a coil chain or something.
Yeah.
I've got a similar one coming on with the next kit, but say you're making a coil chain. The coils will probably take between 7 and 10 inches,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
So you don't want to not be able to finish that piece.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Can I just ask how many of these we've got left, lovely Phil? Okay, we've got about 32 left, okay? I'll say about, no, there are 32. Although Anna's just had one, so that's 31. So good luck on those. Now, the thing is, we've never had this next thing on its own. Now, there are certain tools that you don't know, sometimes you don't know you need until you've got it. Once you've got it, you're like, hang on, how did I manage without this next piece of kit? It's the first time I've ever bought it to you on its own. It's a brilliant piece of kit. It really, really is. So whether you work with our beading thread, monofilament, clear elastic, your wires, any of these spools. Now at the minute, let me just show you what, I'm going to show you what happens at the minute. They come with like a little plastic clip on. Okay, so this little plastic clip there. Okay, so they come with one of those on at the minute, right? Once you've taken that off, it kind of literally goes and does that, doesn't it? It does. It's a lovely impression. So what you need, if you're anything like me, and especially when you're new, because when that does that, the monofilament or the beading thread or the wire, it does that. And it's all everywhere, it gets kinked and you've got to keep playing with your wire and whatever. Gets a bit, I find it a bit frustrating, and also if it's in your bag and it's white, it can sort of stab you a little bit. This is going to go to the most incredible, in fact I'm just going to tell you, £2.95, I'm doing it. £2.95, I've only got 134, that is it. This is your spool tamer, okay, and it's for your wire dispensers. And there's your most important thing, look. You get 3 of them in the pack. No more tangled wire, okay? I could do it in whatever language that is. Provenir alambre enredado. That sounds very Spanish, doesn't it? And all that one, empêche fil brûlé. That's got to be French.
That's your French.
There's your French. And no more tangled wire. See, I'm multilingual.
You are multilingual.
You impressed with that, Lynn?
Yeah, I'm very impressed. Can you translate the bottom too?
Yeah, no more tangled wire. So basically, if I turn it around, look for you, look. It's like a belt with a buckle on, basically. That's what it is.
Exactly.
So look, you feed your wire into the dispenser hole, okay? And then you just put the elastic band around it basically, and you tighten. It's that simple.
Yeah, I mean, not only when it sort of zooms off of the original spool, that's when it not only does it tangle, but it can kink.
Kink, yeah, absolutely.
And that's as a jewellery maker, that's the frustrating thing for me. Is a kink.
Exactly, and they are absolutely. Shall I get one out of the packet for you so you can just see it? Because you get through it now, half the stock's gone. We've never done them on their own. £2.95. I think they're a lovely little gift for somebody as well. So it's a simple but genius. It's almost like, oh, they smell nice as well.
It's like when you have your blood pressure done.
Yeah, like when you have your blood pressure done, or like a seatbelt on the plane, look.
Yes.
They're just basically that is it. You just put it around your wire, and obviously you thread it'll just pull that and just tighten it. That is it. And honestly, it's one of those things. It's like when you buy our bead, as Mark calls them, bead boingies or bead stoppers on, and you stop having to tie your wire at the end of the strand. These, when they're wrapped around these, if you can just imagine, okay, so if I just show you, look, that goes onto there, and obviously you just tighten it up on there, and you get, it just saves it, basically, from tangling and kinking.
I think, if I'm right, I might not be right, but I think there's a hole in it there you can feed the wire through.
Exactly, yeah, that's exactly what I was just going to show you. You're absolutely right. So basically, feed the end of your wire, okay, through there, and then it pulls through. Okay, so this elasticated section buckles effectively around your wire. Feed your wire, beading thread, monofilament, whatever through there, and that is, it's like a phenomenal wire dispenser, tape dispenser, isn't it?
That is what you can't do with that plastic original one, because you can't move the wire through it. It's static.
And the thing is, once you've undone that and it's unravelled, the damage is done. Not the damage is done, but the frustration of having to get it all back and mess about. These, I think once you've had these once, you'll be back for more. They're a no-brainer in my eyes. I think they're
fab. People that do a lot of wire work, you need one on every working spool that you're working with at the time, don't you?
But I want them for my beading thread, because the beading thread just gets us tangled.
The beading thread, yes, it can be, yeah.
It hasn't got a life of its own.
That kinks as well, which is annoying.
Yeah. Now, I did only start with, now how many of these did I have? 134, 100 are nearly gone. They're brilliant. And bearing in mind as well, you don't just get the one for that price. I think £2.95 for one's brilliant.
Yeah, exactly.
But £2.95 for three, and as you say, that little hole there is absolutely integral. It's just fantastic.
I mean, don't you think this is a little piece of kit that if you didn't know about it, hadn't got it, whatever, and then you buy it, you've got it, and you think, whoa, why didn't I buy this years
exactly
ago?
Why didn't I have this years ago? Yeah. It's one of them. And the thing is, as it says here as well, as it says on the back, pull the wire to dispense through the hole, and the spool will rotate freely while it's so again, it's not going to catch, it's just going to effortlessly. Again, imagine when you're wire weaving off the reel.
Exactly, and this is it. And as you're pulling the wire off of the reel and that's rotating, you're actually smoothing that wire a little bit as well, because you've got it against a soft surface.
Genius, simple piece of kit. Fantastic. Quick, long list of you. Claire, Victoria, Vanessa, Jane. I don't know if I'm going to have enough. Ivy, Michelle, Sue, Maggie, Collector, Dawn, Lisa, Mina, Sharon, Claire. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Grab it as quick as you can. I was going to say I was going to get on one of them, but I think you'll find I won't, because there's not going to be any left. Good for you. I'd rather you get them. That's the whole idea. But well done. Brilliant, brilliant deal. Fantastic. We've only just got those in today. In and gone. Gone. Yeah. How many have we got left, just to give everybody a quick 20? Okay, got about 20 left. Okay, so good luck. Well done. Have you got any of those, Linda? I thought you might. Don't miss a trick, you, do you?
Well, no, because you see, I've got sort of plastic bags full of wire.
Yeah.
Obviously some basically that I'm working, but I just find them jolly useful, as if I say I might be working with antique bronze, I might be working with, and I might be working with them all together. I mean, I'm not a wire worker, but I do use wire.
Yeah, absolutely.
And as I just said previously, the most frustrating thing for me is when a wire kinks because sometimes you just cannot get that out. No matter what you try, so you've wasted it.
Yeah, absolutely. So a very cost-effective piece of kit that as well. Yeah, fantastic. Well done, everybody. Well done. Ooh, some little fluorites. Oh, they're so cute. I love speaking magical about fluorite. Absolutely magical. Now, and these are all the lovely variations of your purple fluorites. So fantastic fluorite. Lovely to see them in 2mm and 3mm. Really, really, really lovely. And what I love about fluorite is it's about that and tourmaline are the only two gemstones really that come out with that incredible variety of rainbow colours, and we've really honed in on the clears and the purples in these two strands. Really, really pretty, beautiful fluorite. I'd love us to hold a workshop and get an experienced lapidarist in and show us how you possibly cut and drill such small, tiny gemstones. I think it's incredible. Incredible. Do you know what? Let's just get our heads around this, right? The lowest hourly wage, and it changes by age, doesn't it? Is it about? I think it's about £6.80, £7.20, something like that. So for less than an hour's wage, I'm just trying to think. There's more than an hour's work, isn't there? For a talented lapidarist to cut these gemstones, you think about it. First of all, the teams we've had to get it mined. Then we've had to pre-form it. That's before you even get to the stage of cutting it. Decide we're going to 2mm and 3mm. Cut it at the critical angle to release all that beautiful colour and variety. Then we've had to cut, polish, we've had to strand, hand drill those through the centre by hand, strand them, colour match, size match, get them across to here to the UK from India, bring them to you, put them on the show, and we've done all of that, 2 strands for £3.48 a piece. No, that's not right. £2.99 a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't that wonderful? Not truly. Aren't we lucky? I do really believe we are truly lucky to be able to bring you gemstones like this. Fantastic fluorite. Aren't they pretty, Linda?
They're absolutely beautiful. They really, really are.
I'd love to see these with some of the shells that you had in that first kit.
Yeah, perfect.
And the pearls.
Because of the sort of the pearlescence, the, the colour of pearl is obviously lilac, violets. And
absolutely.
It's very, compatible, isn't it? But fluorite is just astonishing because you go from something that's sort of just got a tinge of a green or a pink or a violet hue, and then you go to its neighbour, which has got so much of it, you know, and it's still the same gemstone.
Yeah, it's
brilliant.
incredible.
If you bead weave, soutache,
CD beads.
Watch this space. In a couple of months, you'll find, like now, I think you will desperately want 3 and 4 mil beads come the end of May.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, little hint.
Oh, that's a little hint, insider information.
At that time, it all depends on product, on stock. We might not have them. So, if you can afford to get them now, I'm almost certain that this launch that we've got at the end of May will be stunning.
I don't even know what Linda's talking about.
And we will be using I will be using a lot of these size gemstones, and your overall product, your overall piece that we will be making is going to be amazing.
Well, you heard it first here from Linda Brumwell. You do realise all the crew, and including myself, all sat in there going, right, wait for 20 minutes in the break, we're going to pounce on her and find out what it is. We want the inside gossip.
You will not get it out of me. No.
Can I just mention, in this hour, because it's going to go so beautifully with Linda's next Cinderella kit. Look at these.
Aren't they beautiful?
These, I'm just thinking with some of our blue chalcedonies that we've got now, you might be looking at these thinking, what are those? They're not chalcedony. They'll go beautiful with chalcedony, I'll give you that. They're going to go look absolutely phenomenally with our next kit, which is called the Cinderella kit. This is a very sort of very Disney type, Disney-esque fantasy princess pastel blue in that gorgeous, gorgeous shady blue opal. I'm just looking, I've got about 158 of those, and I'm going to give you an amazing deal. And if you are prepared for Linda's next kit, which is, just imagine, can't we, with it called Cinderella, they are going to be your star buy. We'll do those in about 10 minutes. We do those, is that about right, 10 minutes? Oh, he said, yeah, go on then. Oh, can I show you one more thing? Can I show you one more thing? Do you mind, Phil? Another star buy. These are, though, look at these. You know what these are? Blue coated labradorite.
Wow.
Oh, mate, Linda's,
really?
you just,
Wow.
Can I just spin those round for you? Because I had to, I took these out of the show earlier. They've been sat on my desk for 2 hours and I've just been gawping at them. I think they are fun. We had some silver coated labradorite on the show the other day. You absolutely loved them. But that blue, that is just, that's for me, it's kyanite, lapis, labradorite, all woven into one extraordinary. Oh, your labradorescence still keeps coming through. They're like a magic forest, aren't they? And they're going to be your star buy. We'll do that about 3 o'clock. Okay, so about 20 minutes. Are they lovely?
They are stunning.
Can you imagine those with the opal?
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful.
And that for a contrast as well. Ooh. Can't wait for it. Oh, Todd, we've got a nice show. Can I just check if this spool tamer's sold out? Gone. Can't get any more of them, Linda. They're gone. Sorry.
Yeah, till the next time.
Yeah, till the next time. Yeah, we'll get them on reorder because I want some. I'll be going to the team. Can you get them on reorder, please? Because I'd like some. Thank you. Now then. These are one of my favourite adjustable rings that we have. I think they're so contemporary. I think they're so beautiful. These. Also, just for once, bearing in mind I'm 45 and I'm not yet married, I can pretend. I'll be honest.
playing like a little girl pretends. Yeah.
I'm pretending I'm married. Somebody's falling off. Gold plated, so 18 carat gold plating there. These lovely bands. I love them. I think they're absolutely beautiful. Can you see as well the way they're sort of tapered? So that's the actual back of the ring there. So that's where it's going to open and it sort of clicks open. This is it closed. Can you see we taper? So it goes up slightly in thickness as we rotate the ring. Look, can you see? Yeah? So you've got that like a slightly thicker band there on the front. You can wire wrap onto them, add your gemstones onto them. These actually clip open. Okay, so you kind of, what you do is if you just, I don't know whether you heard that just, kind of, did you hear it? Yeah, it kind of clicks. So you push it together first. Don't try and do what I did and try and force them apart and keep pulling them. Click it first and then you just prise them open. Okay, so then they can start to go on different fingers. If I just prise it open a little bit more for me to go onto that middle one, you can start to adjust them. Okay, so there you go. Just proves the point that you can start to go onto different fingers with that adjustability. They start at a size 7, so fully closed, because somebody asked me this question the other day. So fully closed when it's completely tightly together. It's a size 7, which is N to O. Okay, so that is your size when they're completely closed. And they are beautiful, 18 carat gold. I think they're really elegant, I do.
They are elegant. Again, this is a sort of a so-called mechanic that can be used on its own, justifiably. But for me, I'd like it to act as a sort of a jump ring effect and have.
Really?
Yes, I'd like to have a big statement necklace using those.
Oh, I like that idea.
So you've got a big slab of something, all those colour lily flowers and that. You know, you've got something of substance to go with a substantial gemstone or something, and to balance it. So again, this is a finding that can be used in many different ways.
Well, you could even, if you think about it, you could keep prizing it open and have it flat.
Of course,
so have it as like a cuff bracelet or punch into it.
It's all very much down to your own creativity.
Your own interpretation.
There's always more ways than one of using anything.
What are you going to say to? You knew exactly. I'm not going to repeat it like that because it involves animals, but yeah, I know exactly what you meant there. Sorry. Right then, so, but just proves the point, look, dress finger and on my middle finger. That's the difference of that adjustability. You could adjust it to go on your ring, your thumb finger. Well, thumb's not a finger, is it? Isn't it odd that why is your thumb not called a finger?
No idea. It's an evolution thing, I think, as far as I'm aware.
Do you mean it does a completely different job?
Because you're right.
It does a completely different job to your finger. Okay. I haven't asked anybody to text in sometimes, do you know? They've been that busy yakking at you. Mind you, you've been messaging in lovely, but if you don't know how to do it, text in on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio, and you can tell us whether you agree with Phil, whether the thumb's a totally different job to the finger, apparently. So you're texting, we'd love to hear from you. Elizabeth, well done, in Cleveland. Oh, lovely unusual surname you got there, Elizabeth. Mary in Perth, Leslie in Aberdeenshire, Hazel, Lynn, $7.95. So there are 20 of these. So is that less than 40 pence each by my reckoning, my lovelies? So all of those, 20 in total. I've got 2 on, don't forget. Is it me or have we not lined those up very well? They're a bit out for me. See, my Mark Smith OCD's coming in, isn't it? I just looked at them, they're not very straight, are they? Oh, can't get. Hang on, I've put this one. Oh, I've put this one on without opening it. I can't get it off. It's because I haven't opened it. I'll open it. And do you know the beauty is I haven't opened it. I'll open it in a second and then I'll take it off, and that's the beauty. That's the lovely thing about this. You don't normally. You see, if I got that on, I'd panic. But I'm going to click it open in a second. I'm going to get Linda to click it open for me, and it'll come off. So yeah, that's the lovely thing. I've had my finger stuck in a ring before, and I've panicked. Now I'm not panicking because it'll come off.
Well, I've had to have them sawn off. Not the fingers, the rings.
You've had to have a ring sawn off your finger. Why did you have why?
Oh, well, I had a little bit of an accident in the garden. I slipped over and I broke my finger, and my finger sort of blew up.
Oh no!
So I had to go and have So if it had been an adjustable one, I wouldn't have had to have that damage.
If you'd have had this, see now, I'm just going to click it open, but I haven't got time because I'm going to go on to the next thing. But in the break, I'll just take it off. You'll prove it because I'll have it taken off in a minute. Sorry, do what, darling? Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, I like. Ooh, these are nice. Oh gosh, they're magnesites. They're fascinating. Oh, now don't be naughty, Labradorite. Come here. These. Oh, he just want to stop on there, does he, little monster? No, it's not your time yet. You've got about 15 minutes, you. Look at these, Linda.
What strikes me about those is the colour. The colour is phenomenal, isn't it?
Isn't it an unusual pink, Linda?
It's like bubblegum pink.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Yeah. Those are Oh, do you know, look at this though. This is one I want to show
beautiful.
you. How often do we ever see magnesite in that lovely? I mean, we called it red, but I'm gonna.
Oh, no.
That's a pink. Come on.
That's definitely.
Yeah,
pink.
we're going pink. Sorry, I'm gonna say red. That's pink. We're talking about how many carats? 770. Oh my word! It's just added it up for me. I normally do it myself. So you got big 12 mil, 10 mil, and 4 mil. But the fascination, look, because it's magnesite. Look.
I know, it's amazing, isn't it?
Look at that. Looks like look at that one there.
Yeah.
Look, 3. It looks like it's got a tree. Look.
Yeah, they all. You can see something different in every one. You can see what you want to see. I sort of see maps.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
I
suppose.
saw an atlas in that one then. That's the interesting thing about gemstones.
They are lovely, aren't they?
Again, you know, I'm really into one colour jewellery.
You do like that, don't you?
I really like it, and Phil's great at putting these
He is the bundle king.
Yeah,
he is.
And that to me is a definitely I'd want that because I could make so much. But the most simple thing, I'd just graduate them. I'd go from the 4th into the larger and then to the larger one again.
Absolutely, in
And
sort of 3 sections, yeah.
Or if you want, use the 4 as a spacer bead.
I was just going to say, or as a spacer bead. You can have a whole suite with your earrings.
Yeah.
Graduated
That's
1, 2, 3 of
right,
your sizes, graduated 3-section necklace, or 3-strand necklace, or stretchy bracelets, a spacer beads. Genius kit,
and
that is.
great colour for summer. Great
Isn't it?
colour
Yeah.
for summer.
You all see clothing in that colour come out through in the summer through all the different ranges,
it's
don't
absolutely great as an accessory. I mean, all those hot colours are really big. This, you know, for the chintzes and the sort of busy fabrics, geometrics,
Absolutely.
and
Well, look
they
at
work great.
Vicki Carr this morning when we came on, she got that a top it on in this colour, hadn't she? She looked fabulous with a tan. She looked lovely. $2.99 a strand.
Gosh.
Brilliant. Look, I'll tell you what I'm thinking as well. 1/3 of the sock's gone, by the way. Imagine that with that. Oh, with the shady blue opal. Do you like that, Linda?
There's, you know, there's something when you brought that out, that the magnesite initially. There's got to be something about colour that's sort of an emotion. There's an emotion attached to that colour. It does something, isn't it? And then you put the opal to it. It was different.
Yeah, and then look at this when I put this with it. Look,
that's amazing. That would be amazing. So vintage,
wouldn't it?
Yeah.
And vintage is really big again right now. Look at that, because doesn't it accentuate the pink?
Absolutely. Really good, fun summer jewellery.
Yeah.
You know, garden party to on the beach to whatever. But that'll take you through the whole of the summer.
Linda, why does it not surprise me that you're the type of lady that goes to a garden party?
Well, I don't think I've ever been except in my own garden.
Do you know what? I'm going to make a promise to you.
You do a
I'm going to
garden.
have a little Jewellery Maker garden party and you're going to be invited as the guest of honour. You're the guest of honour. You are the guest. Who said and me then? Was that Wes? Oh, Wes just went, and me? Would you come to my garden party, Wes? He just went, yeah, he would.
Now, there's loads of people out there now who are a witness to that invitation.
I'm going to invite you as my guest of honour. You read it here.
Oh, gosh.
Leo just said opposable thumbs allow us to use tools. Okay, so Leo agrees with you, Phil?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
You agree as well?
I would agree with that, yeah,
all right.
definitely.
I just feel sorry for the thumb. I wonder if he feels like he stands out, like the odd one out. Because there's 4 fingers and your thumb. And I just think, you know, and then he's got that horrible saying, hasn't he, your thumb? You know, you stand out like a sore thumb. I bet he feels a bit dejected, this thumb.
I don't know, because apparently from that definition, we can't use the 4 fingers without our thumb. I've got to be really careful how I'm saying things at the minute. I could get into trouble. But we've got to be really careful.
Can I just say, if I'm pronouncing your name right as well, thank you for that. I love it when people get involved. Mirabelle said magenta pink defo, Zine. Oh, yeah. Magenta pink, yeah. Ooh,
Definitely.
Yeah. Now, these, Mark Smith's favourite, because, with all due respect, look at that. Isn't the work done for you, Linda?
Absolutely, it's graduated to perfection.
Perfect. I mean, that could just, I mean, imagine that, restranded with one of those lovely pink magnesite spacer beads in between the 4 mil, pink and white. Wouldn't that just look fab?
Yeah, and also the larger magnesite, would you mind very much picking up that larger strand of magnesite?
Of course I wouldn't mind,
again?
Linda,
And
for
popping
you.
one in, if you possibly can, pop one of those magnesite asymmetrically, just below collarbone level where it would go. Not particularly central, because I do asymmetry more than I do symmetry. But just one of those pink.
How do you mean? How do you want me to hold
In
it?
other
Sorry.
words, it's all your white, just pop a pink one there.
Oh, I see what you mean. So if I can try and I've got you. So I can try and hold that on my neckline with one hand.
And just pop a pink one, just collarbone-ish.
So Do you mean like...
Yeah, just and then
Just
somewhere where
one.
it's asymmetric.
Just
Just
random.
one and stunning.
Do you know, I quite like that
It's
idea.
stunning, and if you struggle with asymmetry, just make that simple one. Just put one
Do you
in.
know what I'm thinking? Lovely girl, right? I've got a dress that I wear to like the balls that we do at Gemporia, right? And it's got that pink in it. So I'm thinking, because it's navy blue as well, thinking if I did that with that one little bit of pink in, as Linda just said, and I wear it with pink shoes, because I wear it with pink shoes,
yeah.
how wouldn't
Well, if you
lovely
do
would that look?
symmetry, obviously you can centralise it. But if you want to get into asymmetry, and I know a lot of people struggle, just pop that one in. You know, at 8:45 or 8:45, that level there.
Do you know how dangerous that is for me? Because I'm like
I know,
Mark
but try
Smith.
it.
But I'm going to try that.
Yeah,
It's going to
you'll
pain me
like
because
it.
I'm
You'll
a
like
symmetry girl
You'll
and I line
like
everything
it.
up. But I'm going to do that just for you. In fact, I'm going to do that and you can wear it as my guest of honour at my garden party.
It's getting better, this is.
Yeah, it's getting better, isn't it? Should we get the pricing on these, lovelies? Shall we, let's? Never been seen on its own before. Oh, Phil. Oh, do you know, for me it's a no-brainer. $3.95.
You see that again is a great summer
What?
necklace.
Yeah.
Just three-strand it, knot it if you want to with your
Yeah,
pearl
knot
knotting
it with a different
threads.
thread like you would pearls. What a lovely idea,
A nice
yeah.
different coloured thread.
And think of all the lovely spaces we do here at Jewellery
Yeah,
Maker.
absolutely.
All the different colours. You know,
I mean,
that
that would work brilliantly with that first kit, to be truthful.
Oh
as well.
yeah, because
the
you've
first
got
kit
the
would work
pearls,
with, yeah.
the shells, and that lovely multicoloured black
yeah.
shell. Yeah. But again, it doesn't matter what you put with it. I mean, dare I show you?
The garnet.
Those today. Have they all gone, Phil? Yeah, they've all gone, understandably. Interact the red garnet with those beautiful white colour die quartz. Both of those today went under £10. What an incredible, incredible deal. Incredible, fantastic. So well done on those. They're really pretty. Thanks, Phil. I wanted to do those with the pink because they look so good. It's Star Buy. It is Star... Oh, sorry. Oh, I was so excited for the Star Buy. I started chatting away and they were off. My fault, sorry. Right then, Star Buy. Now, coming up in our kit this afternoon, in about 10 minutes, we got the lovely Linda and we gave her a brief. It's quite fairy tale-y because it's Cinderella. So, obviously we've got some blues in there, of course. So we thought, let's pick a Star Buy strand that will go effortlessly with the lovely kit that we've got coming up. And it is these dreamy, there's no other word for it, absolutely dreamy, faceted, natural, Peruvian baby blue opals, shaded, because they're all different lovely pastel hues of shaded blue opals, sky blue. They've got like a lovely greeny blue to them as well, really, really pretty. Now, there are very, very few gemstones that come out of Peru. In fact, the opal is one of them. I mean, you could count on less than one hand. Forget that naughty thumb, just on those few fingers. What we've done with this is, as I said, this looks as though, this for me, this shaded sky blue opal, so natural, so genuine. They are just beautiful, aren't they? I'm going to hold them out and give you a little twist because it's like all the colours of the ocean, of a beautiful sort of Maldivian ocean, or St. Lucia, or the Dominican Republic. I mean, imagine these with Larimar, these with the coated blue labradorites we've got coming up as well. Perfect with Linda's next kit as well. They're totally and utterly natural. Look how real, genuine, natural they are. I mean, do you know what the Latin word opalus actually means? What it translates as, Linda?
That's a big question.
It was a bit. You're not up to date on your Latin.
I did do Latin, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I
don't think I came across that one.
Phil, do you want me to tell Linda what you just said? What? You said you were there. He's so cheeky today.
That's right. I was a big mate of Boudica, or Boudicca, whichever way you look at it.
Oh, that's sorry, that's just tickled me. Do you mean Boudicca?
Yeah, whichever way you pronounce it. Boudica if you're from Birmingham, or Boudicca if you come from London.
Oh, Linda, I love you. Look at those. Now, let's be honest. Is there any more beautiful a sight than those? Look at those. I know you could get a headshot and you'd be definitely overloaded with beauty, but aren't they lovely? Do you know how rare Peruvian opal is? I mean, I know we love our Australian and Ethiopian, but Peruvian opal.
You can see the hint of pink, can't you?
Well, you
Really?
say that.
With the,
You say that.
gold,
Do you know what I've got coming up later today? That's my last star buy of the day.
Now that is wonderful.
2 strands going for the most ridiculous price you've
That's-
ever heard of today on
Oh,
this
how
show, on those
beautiful.
pink opals, Linda.
I like fondant colours, aren't they?
Yeah, like a fancy fondant. Yeah, absolutely. They are lovely. I don't know if I've ever seen a shady blue sky opal like that before. Not genuine anyway. It's incredible. I've certainly never ever been able to bring you on for less than £15. Never. You put that with those pink magnesites we've just had, just to give you an idea, just with one size. You've got a beautiful piece of jewellery with the shady pink opal that we've just shown you there as well. Absolutely gorgeous.
Do me a favour and bring the cashew pearl
I was
in.
just going to do that. You read my mind, Linda. You read my mind. Look at that.
Wow, wow.
Those
that's stunning.
are our peacock biwa pearls coming up at 4:20 today. So about an hour and 25 minutes. What an incredible... And those are going to go to a very similar price. They are indeed. Somebody just said, could you count them, Zena? Yeah, of course I can. Okay. They're very subtly graduated, actually. Have you seen that? Look. Did I show you that? Very subtly, only by 1 millimetre, 7 to 8 mil. So a lovely subtle graduation there. Right then, let me count them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 20, 28 I've got. Now, very rarely do we say, yep, guarantee 28, but we guarantee the carat weight. And that gives you an idea, roughly, of how many you're going to get on a strand, doesn't it? They're beautiful. What would you do with those, Linda?
Well, first of all, what does opalis mean, please?
What does a what, Doreen?
Opalis.
Oh, I didn't tell you
No,
that.
you didn't. You've got to tell me that.
Basically, the Latin word opalus, which is where the word opal, means precious stone. That's what it translates as.
Okay, yeah.
So it's officially precious.
Yeah. There was a little VT on, I think it was last week, and I'd forgotten the gentleman's name, but we were running a VT and he was talking about opal.
Oh, the man with the moustache, wasn't it?
Yes. And
Lovely
he was sort of lyrical about opal.
Oh.
And I found him fascinating.
Yeah.
And if ever you want to know and feel an emotion about opal, listen to that guy.
Yeah, it was fascinating, wasn't it? Thing is as well, just a little inside information, gemologist. Now, I've trained to be an accredited jewellery professional, massive lot of research, load of exams and sections to these exams, about 18 sort of sections to each exam, huge exam at the end, exam after every section. It's a big undertaking, but I'm really glad I did it. Gemologist is a whole other thing. You're talking 6, 12, 18 months to become a fully fledged gemologist. The majority of gemologists you ever talk to, if they want to wax lyrical about one of the most fascinating gemstones of all time, it would be the opal. I mean, Matt Bennett, Steve Bennett's son, was previously our resident gemologist. He's gone off to be a pilot now. But his favourite gemstone by far is opal. Incredible. Right then, so well done to Peggy, Kirsty, Christina, Judith, Jane, Elizabeth had 2, Sandra, Jay, collectors, and the list goes on. Congratulations. Right, we've got the most amazing, lovely kit coming up next. Fabulous demonstration from our resident guest designer of Boadicea time coming up for you after the break.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Labradorite is an incredibly popular gemstone here at Jewellery Maker. As a member of the Feldspar family, this particular gemstone shows beautiful blue flashes as light hits the internal structure. The different layers that make up this structure give rise to really interesting colour play on the surface of the gemstone. The most usual colours we see are blue to violet, but you can also see flashes of orange and red. It's optical properties such as these that gives gemstones the edge, as these properties cannot be simulated by man.
Join Mark Smith as he introduces you to the incredible world of macrame. In this DVD, Mark guides you along, step by step, into all the techniques you will need to get started for some fabulous new designs. This includes the tools of the trade, getting started, incorporating beads, finishing touches, and finally learn how to create the beautiful goddess bracelet. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
I started crafting from a very young age, doing all sorts of different crafting. That developed into card making and then onto jewellery making.
I got started because my sister started giving us jewellery and the women in the family jewellery as gifts.
To start, I was making it for me, and then my friends saw what I was wearing, and then one of my friends said, well, why don't you have a go at selling? So I thought, well, I'll give it a go and see how it goes.
I do like a challenge. It's because sometimes you look at something that you can't do it, but then you don't know if you don't try, do you?
When you've made it and you've just made it, you think that's nice, put it on. When you get it out the next time, that's when you think, yeah, that looks really good, that looks quite professional, and I'm proud to wear it.
Quite often at work they'll ask me what I'm wearing. They're astonished. First of all, you think something so simple and they're astonished at the piece of jewellery that you've made.
They say it looks so professional, and when I show them how easy it is to do, they were saying, oh, can I have a go of it?
These necklaces are great for layering up, for atmosphere, sort of holidays.
Because they're there in the living room with you, you get to see the same people on a regular basis, and you feel a bit like you know them.
It's like a family, you know all the guests that are on the TV. And then when you come to something like a workshop, it's really good because you seem to know everybody, you know about the people that you're working with.
It just feels like your own family, that you're actually there with them and you are part of their family, you're part of their, you know, their community.
Okay, my lovelies, I've got a fabulous deal for you now. Absolutely fabulous. Something I have never seen before. Always exciting, isn't it? And Linda and I have just been having a look at it in the break, and Linda was saying, I've never seen anything like it. It's like a Superman of there's me, labradorite. Is it lapis lazuli? Is it kyanite? Is it labradorite? It's like it's all combined. Now, they're coated in blue, but then all the labrador essence still bursts out of these incredible labradorite, blue-coloured labradorite, blue-coated. Look at those. Can you see though, look? And all those, I mean, look at that. You've got real lapis blues in there, haven't you? And then you've still got, as they turn around into the light, look, your amazing rainbow of colours. What I mean, I'm thinking for gents' jewellery as well. I mean, labradorite with the labrador essence and then that beautiful blue. Aren't they funky? Oh, it is like a lapis lazuli and a labradorite's love child, isn't it? Yeah. It is though, isn't it? Yeah. Now, Linda, you are captivated with these, aren't you?
Yeah, it's the changeover, I think, of colours as like VT was going around and as you're moving and it's the changeovers of colours throughout the gemstones. It's like molten silver,
isn't it?
Is like falling through it in sort of a spider web effect. It's phenomenal.
It's unbelievable. I'm just showing you the lovely tassel as well, colour there, because I just wanted to show you that because that's divine. $12.95. Wow. Now I've only got 100. Phil, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this live on air, and I'm sorry to do this, but I thought we agreed $9.95. What are you doing? He just went, oh yeah. No, he didn't. He said, I'm just teasing you. Yeah, we talked about this earlier. We said, come on, let's try and get it under 10. And we are for you. Now, they're fascinating. Can we go all the way? There we go. Look. Oh, look, we've even got pinks. Pinks, goldens, turquoise. Turquoise, pinks again,
Gold,
look,
yeah.
look.
I think only labradorite is such a strong gemstone that it retains its credentials.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Exactly. It doesn't matter whether you coat it, dye it.
Yeah, and I think the coating is fun. I mean, let's face it, you know, we put makeup on and things like that. We're trying to make ourselves be a little bit more.
Exactly.
But in this case, it's just making it different.
Isn't it fab?
And it really works.
It really works. And thank you, Phil, because genuinely we have given you the post and packaging back there. Because in the UK, our standard delivery is $2.95 all day long. You don't order something and then come back on an hour later and think, oh yeah, fancy them, going to charge you $2.95 again for P&P. We don't. We absolutely do not. All day long. And a 30-day money-back guarantee. No arguing, no question. Brilliant. But those are lovely. I'd put them with a shady blue opal. Definitely. They'd look amazing. They'd look great with the tanzanite under 10. I mean, today on Jewellery Maker, I'm just going to show you this again. We've got a handful of the tanzanite remaining. I can't believe it, at under 10. But look, wouldn't that be a great combination? Tanzanite with that gorgeous blue coated, fabulous labradorite. Isn't that incredible? Well, we say coated, actually we've classed it as dyed. So blue dyed labradorite. Sorry, I keep saying coated. Let me get that right. Blue colour dyed labradorite. Look lovely with those. Absolutely fab. So what would you do with these then, Lind?
Well, I think, I love them as they're grouped together, you know, hugely so like that. So that as a bracelet would be amazing. You'll be staggered. You're going to have twice that length, if not more, if you take them off and lay them outside.
Absolutely, because it's jam-packed on there, isn't it,
You've
Linda?
got necklace, bracelet and earrings there. But thinking from a dyed labradorite point of view, you know, sometimes we collect gemstones as a collector, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then in my case, okay, I appreciate that, I love it, and I have got various collectible that I just keep as a collectible gemstone, like chrome dioxides and methyl opals and things. But then there's other gemstones that for me, as a jewellery maker, I go, wow, I've got to do something with that because of the sheer beauty of it.
Absolutely, and it's different.
And immediately it hits you between the eyes and you think, wow, I can make stunning jewellery with that. So I collect gemstones on a double basis.
Absolutely. Because, if you see something like this and suddenly you think, oh, it sort of ignites your creativity, doesn't it, straight away? And you think, oh, I want to work with these. Like that kit you got next weekend where you just, you never want it to stop.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and this is one of those strands, Linda's absolutely right, where you just don't want it to stop even, sorry.
Stroppy Labrador.
Can I just say, every single one of you, apart from one person who I'm not going to name because that would be unfair, has checked out. Every single one. I've never seen you check out so quick, ever. So well done. I love them. I love them. We love them. So well done. Congratulations. Now, in this hour, we've not talked about this much. Let me just show you. Oh, do you want to do it now? Oh, we just said let's do it now then. Okay. Right. We've only seen this. In fact, I'm going to put my hair up for this. We've only seen this once before on Jewellery Maker. Okay. 18-inch exquisite detailed trace chain. And when I say detailed trace chain, as I rotate my neck very, very slightly there for you, can you see those very subtle elements of detail based within the chain itself that keep on catching the light and just catching your eye as it goes throughout the chain? But look at the thickness as well. That is shockingly thick. 0.8 mil gives you a beautiful, very, very, very special necklace, doesn't it? Now, we say chain. What makes me laugh when we say chain? I'm going to take it off for you because I want to show you. We say chain all the time, and do you know what? It's a full-on finished necklace. Oh, hang on, I just dropped the bottle glass. Now, in my opinion, if you walk past a nice boutique jeweller's window, this is the kind of quality sterling silver chain you're going to see. I mean, this for me is very boutique, very designer. That for me, in fact, that's exactly what I'm going to call it. That is, without question, a designer silver chain. Solid 925. What do you think, Linda? Have you seen this yet?
Yeah.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's absolutely stunning. And quite rightly, that is a finished necklace.
Absolutely. Let me show you.
It really, really is. It's a necklace that you can wear just as that and
absolutely on its own. Necklace,
but it will withstand the most. I mean, it would stand a diamond pendant on it, wouldn't it?
Oh, so, without question.
Absolutely anything that is your favourite thing to wear as a single solitaire pendant.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the chain.
100%. Because again, what I'm thinking as well is, I mean, I've got a beautiful diamond solitaire at home, and I've actually been looking for a chain for it to go on, a silver, but to date, I haven't found the one that's right. That's
well,
right.
no, yeah, I think for a solitaire, say a solitaire pearl,
It's gotta be something special.
or even that gorgeous butterfly with the ruby in earlier, or anything that has got like a striking effect. I think that type of chain is absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
It's got strikeability, but it's also got a look of strength to it,
and
high end,
and it's got a lovely weight to it as well.
Yeah, very
so
high end.
It feels on the neckline very expensive. As soon as you put that on, the clasp is really easy to do up and undo. Really, really simple. When I was on there the other day, literally on, off, bang, in, everyone kept saying, "Guys, you've been brave putting it on." And I said, no, because it's a really, really good quality necklace, and you can feel how easy it is to take on and off. We shouldn't have gone to $6.95, but we did, and I did say shouldn't have done. We really shouldn't have done. You've got, as I said, the ready-made section at the back, so just to prove to you there, look, you've got it all ready-made for you. It is Hallmark 925 sterling silver. Just show you that there so you can see, with your bolt ring clasp. 18-inch. Now again, what I want to show you. Does that say
Italy?
Does that say Italy on it?
It does.
So it is one of our Italian chains. Yeah. Oh, hello. Well, when I just said, because we have chains from different areas, okay, we have them from India, from Germany, from Italia. I did just say it looked very Italian, didn't I?
You did.
Well, that'll prove why then, because you just see that, everyone. We all just went, because we don't. In fact, that's the first time I've known us to have one of the Italian chains on Jewellery Maker. Oh, we have, look.
Yep.
It's officially Italian.
Well, it's so stylish, isn't it?
Well, that'll be why then. Can you see now? That's what I want to hold out in detail. I'm going to hold that still for a second, look. Can you see? That's what we mean by a detailed trace chain. There are traces of detail all the way through, look.
It's quite complex, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's a very substantial chain. Now, Joe's just said, hi. Oh, no, we had this on the show the other day, didn't we, Joe? And Joe, oh, bless you, Joe just said, I received my chain today and I'm sat watching the show with it on. Lovely. Oh, that just made my day. That was Joe. Isn't that lovely? Do you know what, Joe? I'm going to put it on and then I can be sat watching it. That's going to be cool, isn't it? You can sit watching me and I can sit and knowing you're sat. Look at that. See how we? No, I've got quite shoulder length hair. Look. Look how quickly I did that up.
Exactly.
It's a really easy chain to do up and take off.
That bolt ring clasp is tried and tested.
But look at that, Linda. Great. You don't have to put anything on if you don't want to. Look.
No, absolutely not. No.
Now I'll be interested, Joe. Will you let us know? Have you worn it, Joe, on its own, or have you popped something that you've made onto it? Would you tell us? Because I'd be fascinated to know what you've done with it. I really will. Well done, everybody. Can I just ask, Phil, how many have we got left? Because 180 went the other day. Okay. He's just saying. He's just having a look for me. Just having a look. Oh, we've got to move on. I'll tell you what. Can I keep wearing it, Phil? Oh, he just said I can keep wearing it.
Can I come in with a quick tip on chains?
Please do.
Do you mind?
Go on.
A very quick tip on chains, which I fell over a couple of weeks ago. Not a chain. I fell over the tip. No, I didn't fall over a tip. You know what I mean. Anyway, this is a tip for a chain.
Okay.
Get back to the real thing. Is when you're travelling with chain or storing chain, quite often, unbeknownst to anybody and how it happens, it can tangle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get knotted.
Yeah, exactly.
Not you, the chain.
Yeah. If you put, just drop the half length of chain into a straw.
Just like a plastic straw?
Just a plastic drinking straw, and then do it up at the end so the straw's there. It cannot tangle.
What a brilliant idea!
I mean, I've actually thought, wow, what a good idea. I told my daughter, she went away last weekend, and she's asked me numerous times in the past 6 months to untangle chain for her, which is probably a 3-hour job.
I keep asking my fella to untangle my chain.
Didn't tangle, and that was just popping it in a drinking straw, and it didn't tangle.
What a brilliant... I'm going to try that. Because I
do.
It is hard because when I take my chains on holiday, I always take a pair of tweezers with me for my fella to unravel them. Always. Right then. $6.95. Oh, sorry. Oh, bless you. Joe's just said I'm wearing it on its own, but I'm going to make different pendants to wear on it too. Joe, bless you. Because, yeah, it does... You can just feel the quality, can't you, Joe? Oh, when you've made something and you've got it on, photograph it and submit it to the Wall of Fame. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, I'm coming over. Warning, brace yourselves. Come on, Linda.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous face.
Hi.
I was not kissing you today, sorry. It is clearly a problem. Now, we have got... We called this a Cinderella story, didn't we?
Yeah,
Cinderella's a lovely story. Sorry, go on.
It is. No, I think it's the colours and the clear.
Yeah. Makes you think of the Cinderella shoe and slipper, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I think we're going to do the connectors separately, are we? Or are we going to do them all together? No, we are doing those separately. Now then. Gosh, it's one of those things you don't know which one to pick up first, do you?
No.
Oh, I don't know which to pick up first. I literally don't know which one to pick up. I'm going to pick up these first. Oh, okay. Now then.
These are beautiful.
They're a bit lush, aren't they? Big, big, big and bold and beautiful, perfect clear quartz there. Goodness gracious me, 185 carats. And look at the way we've graduated that, look. I'll start at that end, look, and then take it all the way through, because we take that, it's a big strand actually, 6 by 2 to 10 by 5 mil, and that's 28 centimetres long. They're chunky quartz, aren't they?
They are, absolutely they are. And they just look stunning, just being rethreaded like that.
Yeah. Well, you've added them just with some chain and a connector, and it looks beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So we've got a big, big strand. Then, perfect Cinderella colours, aren't they? Cinderella, look at these. Someday my prince will come, apparently. Now then. Well, we've got sky blue apatite in these faceted ovals. So these are your sky blue apatite. I love apatite. Apatite's glorious. Apatite became really popular in the 80s when sort of Paraiba tourmaline, because it is very Paraiba tourmaline-esque because of that lovely, lovely glow, became almost non-existent. You couldn't get it, so everybody started going for sky blue apatite. It's wonderful. And then, now look at these, because we've just been having a whole conversation in the studio about what these are.
Right. I think he's right.
He is right, they're fluorite.
Yeah.
Aren't they fabulous? I don't know if I don't know. I would never have guessed that those are, apart from the glow.
Now, having that fluorite, so I can see the deep violets in them as well, which is
a lovely strand. Look at those. They're big, aren't they?
They are.
Just didn't expect. It's all right, my darling. You're all right. Do you want a pat on the back?
No, I'm fine.
No, you're okay. They are fascinating, aren't they? I love those.
They really are.
Really lovely. So we've got the big, big chunky clear quartz for the glass slipper. We've got your sky blue apatite. You've got your beautiful blue fluorite. Really, really lovely. And then we thought we'd give you some wire. So, and not just a little bit of wire, a lot of wire. So we've got this lovely 0.2 mil, no, sorry, 0.25 millimetre. I was shortchanging everybody then.
You were.
100 metres. Wow. 100 metres of 0.25. And then we gave you the gold soft wire earlier in a little kit, didn't we? We're going to give you 0.6 and 0.8. So 0.8 great for your earring findings, great for your wire writing. I mean, 0.8 mil is just one of the most versatile wires that you could ever wish for. And we've got it in this beautiful silver-plated soft wire, 0.6 and 0.8. So brilliant gauges of wire there as well, Linda.
They are. Absolutely perfect. Yes, I say, you've got your structure, you've got your findings.
Yeah, lovely
gauge for wire, and then you've got the one that sits in the middle, and then you've got the 0.025, which obviously with some gems of distinction, that's the wire that you would use to go through the hole and pearls, etc., etc. Yeah.
Gorgeous. So 120 metres of wire, 185 carats of your clear quartz. Oh, that nearly went. 135 carats of your sky blue apatite, 40 carats of your blue, beautiful fluorite. I tell you what, it's not often you see fluorite that colour. Oh, did you hear that squeak then? Excuse me? That wasn't me. Can I just point out, when I say excuse me, that was not me, it was that naughty little plastic ladder thing. £47.70 is where, if you were currently to go onto Jewellery Maker website, pop these all in your basket, 120 metres of wire, including the fabulous, it's determined to hurl itself off, isn't it?
Yeah.
Including those two reels of 20 metres of your soft wire there. Oh, Phil. Oh, Linda. Oh, £27.95. Oh, fabulous. Thank you, sir. Oh, yeah. It's one of those things where you run out the shop, don't you? You just think, oh, they've priced it wrong, bag it, go.
Absolutely.
Without question.
Absolutely.
What a lovely deal. What a brilliant deal. And I'll tell you what, we've got some beautiful connectors coming up as well to go with this, because it says, look, part 1 of the kit. We have part 2 of the kit coming up in a moment. Could I ask you a favour, everybody? Could you all just have a little sneaky peek of the really, really, that is determined to go. It's having a proper, it's not going to be happy till it's fell on the floor, that one. Can I just ask you to feast, and it is a feast, it's like a banquet of beauty.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
that's what I think it is. A banquet of beauty.
Can we have that at the garden party?
Yes, of course we can, darling. Oh, Linda, Linda, Linda. You really have gone fairy tale beauty there, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you sort of, a hint is sort of given to you with, like, you know, obviously the title of a kit. That gives you, perhaps that's the point of which the inspiration starts, and then obviously you can evolve it to your
and
own
interpret
style.
how you see it.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
But I mean, this is what I was talking about earlier on when I said just how Linda's incorporated some beautiful silver chain into these connectors that we've got coming up for you later, next part of the kit as well. But then graduating those bubbles of just beauty. I mean, you think of a glass slipper, nothing glass about these. They're genuine, gorgeous quartz. But that is I love the 3-strand effect. I love the 2 connectors that you've used.
And the 2 connectors are different, obviously, because
we'll show
you those in a minute. They are different, but that works for me because I'm quite sort of...
Keeps it interesting, doesn't it, as well?
Yeah, that's the sort of jewellery I tend to make.
And then, again... hang on a second. Sorry. What are you doing?
Oh my word!
Ah! On this kit?
Oh gosh. And now I saw the arrows going down.
I didn't. I was too busy looking at your jewellery.
So I was starting to get myself a bit prepared, but not for that. Is that an £8 drop?
We're just right, we've got 5 components because we've got. I'm confused, right? Because 120, we've taken off £27.95.
Wow.
27. Have we ever 20? Sorry, I am shocked at that. 120 meters, including the soft wire, 3 different gauges, plus those clear quartz, plus those sky blue apatite, plus those blue fluorite. 5 components. 4, 8, 12. Is that 3, 6, 9, 12, 15? £3 something each. That's incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right?
You've made 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of jewellery. Wow. Okay. Well, I'm assuming this is going to sell out then. £2.30 each strand. £2.30 for 100 metres of 0.25mm wire, and yeah, it's incredible. Can we carry on looking at this beautiful jewellery while we all just quite get over the shock? Yeah, don't quite know what to say there. We've got the connectors coming up. We have got the. Oh no, I love the way. Have you just literally coiled that wire?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, literally, it's coiled and then jump ringed together.
That's a beautiful effect, Linda, isn't it?
But it's sort of given it. I looked at it now and I'm thinking of I can't say that word. Mayoral chains. You know, when the chain that a mayor has. Not a mayor. The horse.
A mayor's chain.
A mayor's chain, yeah.
Mayor.
I don't know why I thought I shouldn't have thought about it because I couldn't explain it.
No, I know what you mean though.
But that sort of thing. But I just wanted something because there's like beautiful, delicate gemstones
with
a beautiful, delicate vintage connector.
Yeah.
I wanted to give it something a little bit more, which is what I was saying earlier about when you make chain, how much wire that you're going to need. That was the one I was talking about. That how much wire that you would need to keep in your stash.
Incredible. And then as we go through, you've made again these. I think the sky blue apatite really comes alive with the silver wire, doesn't it?
Yeah,
absolutely. Without question. Beautiful. Love that effect as well. That's really different. That is really... What gauge of wire is that, Linda?
That's the 0.8.
Wow. Oh, I do like that. That's
it just... what happens with that... I'm going to show you how to make that little connector in a moment, but what happens with that is because you've got the oval faceted apatite, it's the way they fall from that sort of design chain work. And that's what I quite liked about it, like the way that they graduated down.
Lovely movement as well, and then a fluorite in the middle. And then I must say, this piece on the end, you've made like a flower out of the wire, haven't you?
Yeah, that's like a stylised sort of, I like that word, chrysanthemum.
Yeah, it's chrysanthemum.
Again, that's with the 0.8.
That's fab,
just as a centre thing, but that's quite 3D.
Yeah.
That's why it looks quite, because you can, it's sort of actually, well, it's very 3D. It's quite proud when you see it from the side angle.
It's lovely. And then can I just quickly say those little flower earrings out of the sky blue apatite, they're my favourite.
Yeah, those are using the 0.6.
I love them.
Just doing that sort of little bubble on the wire, and then attaching to the apatite.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Now, obviously, because we've gone ridiculous on that kit, they're selling out quickly, so well done, everybody. And a lot of people have been saying, could you show us those lovely connectors? Well, of course we can. Of course we can. And the great thing is you can use these connectors any which way you want, can't
Absolutely.
you?
Again, because they're a filigree connector, the actual connecting points that you can see one at the top where Zena's hand is, and then there's obviously one at the bottom. They're the obvious connecting points.
Yep.
But if you look at it, you can see other connecting points.
Absolutely.
So that's something to do. When you see something and it's labelled connector, give it an extra look, and you'll see that you can do more with it.
Love that as well, because you've got like a little heart at the bottom, look. Beautiful. So that's your one connector. You get 4 of these. They're very vintage, again. Okay, lovely vintage, because they're oxidised again. This has got a lovely curvature to it, this one. Really, really lovely. They're all solid 925 sterling silver in these oxidised vintage connectors. Some have got 2 loops, some have got 4. Okay, so this is again rather large size. That one, I mean, that really is the classical textbook vintage look, isn't it?
It is very
gorgeous. And again, I'm just turn that round a little bit to show you. Can you see the curvature?
To be honest, you could, by attaching jump rings and making a connector to that connector, you could almost use that as a clasp.
Absolutely.
You've seen the clasp in some of these vintage, like particularly for a strand of pearls, that would work well.
That's gorgeous. Love it. And they've got 2 more to go, and they're all very sizable, actually, these. Really sizable, these connectors. As I said, all 925 sterling silver. The great thing, I'm going to turn this around for you in a moment as well, because when I turn this around, you'll see that actually there's lots of positions, you can see from the front there, really, but just turn it around as well. If you're working with your wire, so many opportunities, even if you don't use those loops on the outside, the obvious ones, so many opportunities to stitch through with your wire and your 0.25mm to attach that wherever you'd like it. Okay.
Absolutely, definitely.
Now, I've got one more to go. A lot of you checking out at £36.80, but do you know what? We're going to beat that price, my lovelies. Despite the fact that you've got 4 very substantial vintage connectors there. £36.85. Are you ready for this? I love that one, actually. That's really pretty.
It's almost Tudor roses.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Really, really lovely. £24.95. 8, 16, 20, 7, 14, 20, 20. How much is that each? He's being really naughty there. 6, 12, 8, £6.24 each. Wow.
Phenomenal,
Linda.
I know, phenomenal. As I said, there's the Jewellery Maker opportunity. You'll go out and try and find it. I don't think you'll find it cheaper, but I just don't think you'll find them anyway, not easily. I mean, I know in the quest for me finding jewellery making components before I joined Jewellery Maker, it was a day out looking for what I wanted.
Yeah. And sometimes coming back empty-handed.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And disappointed. Yeah.
But again, that variety of detail in these designs. So I'm just going to put those into. So I'm just get 2 into the shop for you. Look at the detail. Look at the intricacy. I mean, just creating these out of sterling silver must be so time and so time-consuming and so complex. And again, they're so different. They're so beautiful, Linda. I love them. Get that again. Hold that into position.
Again, look outside the box. I know I've harped on a lot this afternoon about looking outside the box, but don't necessarily see them. They are connectors and they work beautifully as connectors.
But again, earrings.
But pendant drops. Earrings.
Charms on a bracelet. Absolutely. They are beautiful. And just to show you, again, just quickly before we sort of go into Linda's, but again, Linda, you kind of created it there into a bracelet. Just don't know if we've honed in on that one yet. Just to show you how Linda's used it as the front integral part of a beautiful bracelet there. That looks really lovely.
That's again using the non-connecting obvious points.
Absolutely. And using the connecting loops, that actually is a feature at the top of the piece.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Yeah, which works, doesn't it?
Yeah, lovely. Okay, now I'm intrigued. Which one are you going to teach us how to do, lovely girl?
Well, the one with the little apatite drops, that chain there, that one.
This one?
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go through that.
I'll move those earrings actually so you can have a look.
That actually is a variation on a theme, which is what jewellery making is all about.
Absolutely.
So we'll go through that because that one can be advanced.
Okay, sorry, darling, have I
different ways.
encroached onto your demonstration area?
Not at all.
Have we gone
right.
first?
No, yes, we've gone very
Oh,
fast.
over to you, mon ami.
Okay, thank
Voila.
you very much, Pierre. Right, let's get back to English or Brummie. I took the 0.8mm wire, okay, because I'm using this as a chain feature. So the 0.8 was the way to go. That was my choice from the whole three. Now, when you're making any form of a connector or a chain or anything that you want to keep exactly the same size, I was trying to think of a clever word for that, but I couldn't. So anything that you want to keep the same size.
Consistent?
Consistent is exactly the one. Then it's a good idea to first make that component, obviously, but then before you make the component, measure the length of wire first, because if it's successful, you need to have that measurement in mind.
Good point, actually,
okay?
yeah.
To make them consistent, because there just isn't, I mean, even me, with the amount of guesswork that I can get quite good at, it's annoying when that doesn't happen. And you think, no, that doesn't work, because I can't bear, really, to see things obviously out of sync, you know?
Yeah.
So this particular piece of wire I've taken here is 5 centimetres long. Now, as I just said before, cut all of those 5 centimetres. Now, I tend to use my bead board to cut wires and lengths that I'm going to use as a chain, simply because it's got a curve in it, okay? And when I'm making this type of linking or connecting, I'd like that curve to be there, so I can use my bead board to almost massage it into shape from the strand, okay? I can sort of give you that, and I'll just show you the fact that if you can pick that up, it's got a slight curve in it, which is exactly what I want, okay? So you've got your nice 5 centimetre length of wire with that nice curve. So cut all as many as you want. Probably, obviously you don't know how many you want.
Yeah.
So if you run out and you still need to make more, then just keep it in mind that you need to keep one length over and then carry on measuring the next lot, all right? Because you can measure against that length of wire, or obviously you can use a bead board rule or whatever, but just keep that in mind.
Okay.
Now what I'm going to do now is take my round nose pliers, and I'm going to sort of turn my wrist upside down, as it were, and put them in about 3/4 of the way down. Round nose pliers are graduated. You can see this end here is obviously the small end, which will give me a small coil back.
Yeah.
And this is obviously the largest opportunity is down here. So I'm going about 3/4 down, and then just there, when I'm feeling it there, I don't want to feel that wire coming through. I don't want to get scratched by it, because that will make the curve in the wire more of an oval rather than a round. So as long as you can't feel that there, then there's a good chance that you'll get a nice round coil back. So what I'm going to do then is hold on to the wire, and then as I'm coiling back and curving, I'm almost lifting the wire as well and going round in one go.
Oh wow, okay.
Okay, so then switch it round the other way, and hopefully we're going to do the same.
Okay.
So we're going about 3/4 of the way down. Make sure that we can't feel it there. Hold the wire, lift and coil back. In a perfect world, you get, if I brought that one back slightly more, it will be the same as that. So I'll just twist that one down a smidge more. So now we've got 2 coils at either end.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put my round nose pliers smack bang in the middle now. Okay, now I've got a little bit, we're only probably about 1 or 2 mil down the plier, and at a centre point, okay? So at that centre point now, I'm just going to bring my finger and my thumb and push back.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep.
So now we've got this link. Okay?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do now is finish off that coil by bringing it back to the stem of the straighter part.
Okay.
Okay? Now all I need to do now is make obviously X amount of those. I don't know how many I've made on there, but obviously that governs the length of the final piece. And then it's a matter of linking it to the next one. So I've got a couple now with that one. So all I'm going to do is
You made 11, darling.
11.
I
Okay.
just thought
Actually, it's a good job I asked, and it's a good job you answered, because an odd number, if you need a centre point,
you need an odd number.
particularly a centre point with a drop, then an odd number is the way to go.
I just thought I'd help and just
That's
count
great.
it
Thank
for
you very
my
much.
lovely.
Thank you.
I have to call you Mom. Somebody said was Linda my mom. She isn't. I said I'd adopt her. She just grimaced.
No, you can be my family. Well, you are in my family, but
Yeah.
we can make it more of a
More
adopt.
intimate.
I have to adopt you, not you adopt me. Okay, well we'll see somebody about that.
Somebody said, "Were you my mom?" Poor Linda.
I can cope.
I'm not responsible for this. No.
No, can you imagine all the garden parties we'll have? Right. And I'm going to take a jump ring, and I'm going to open a jump ring, and I'm going to open it with 2 flat nose pliers, and I'm just going to open it towards me. Okay? So now I'm going to take that component that I've just made and pop it in so that it's dangling from my jump ring, and then I'm going to close. Okay? Then I'm going to open another jump ring in exactly the same way, and attach that to the previous jump ring. Okay? Now this somehow worked. If you attach the components just with 1 jump ring, they get a bit crowded. So it is 2 on that one, isn't it, that I've used?
Let me show it to you, my darling girl.
Yes, it is 2. And then I'll just take the next component that we made in this sort of chain neckline piece and attach that to that jump ring. Okay? Obviously, you can use larger jump rings. You could use those fantastic jump rings that we had earlier, those gorgeous
Those twisted rope ones, yeah.
So now we've got the start. That's going to happen all the way around the neckline, okay? Just make sure that each of the components that you're making with the wire are nicely closed to the upright part there. And then it's just a matter of making the other components to dangle from. So I've taken the 0.6 wire here, okay, and threaded on one of the beautiful blue fluorites, okay, and then I'm just going to bring the wire, warm the wire, and bring it up to the top. So pinch it in. If you can see, that's just pinched in just above the point. Don't get right on top. That's obviously the lethal point on a top drill gemstone.
Yeah.
That's the point where you can fracture. It's obviously the sort of the weakest point. So just make sure you've got 3 or 4 mil away from that point. And then holding the wire, gently twist the gemstone. Okay. Now you needn't twist all the way up. It's just the first couple of twists there. Then taking my round nose pliers, I'm just going to pop that on the beginning of that twist. Okay. And using this excess now to make a wrapped loop. So I've pushed forward, bringing it back over the top, keeping some tension here, popping my round nose pliers back where they fit, okay, and then pushing down slightly. Now this little neck here is what I'm going to work to wrap round, okay, so I'm just going to take this excess and bring it down, okay,
nicely wrapped, Linda.
Bring it down. It's best to keep going when you're doing something like that rather than be sort of spasmodic about it, so you need a lot of tension on the pliers here, okay, and just keep going.
That looks beautiful.
And then when you get, it's like a, you're more or less making like a cap for a bead.
Yeah.
And then just, if you've got flush cutters, which are the way to go, very much. I haven't got mine with me today. And then you just trim off the end there. If you've got flush cutters, you're going to put a nice flush cut just there, and then you can encourage that to go up. That doesn't offend me in any way, shape or form. This is handmade jewellery, and that is fine by me. If it does, then leave that length a little bit longer and make a little coil on the back, okay? Then all we have to do then is take another jump ring, and see if I can get it open without the, and attach that little wrapped loop that you've made there, attach that onto the jump ring and then onto one of the components. That's going to be my centre component. So I've attached it there, and then I'm just going to close that up again.
Okay.
And very quickly, the little apatite that are going around the edge, again, pop one. This is now, you've got some 0.25 wire in the kit. This is a featherweight head pin here, okay?
Okay.
But if you want to use the 0.25, which is absolutely fine, all you would need to do was take a length of your 0.25 wire, which is actually what this featherweight head pin is, before it has the little bobble on the end, and then just do, with your round nose pliers, a little coil back as a stopper. So you can use the 0.25, no problem whatsoever. Again, I'm going to effect a wrapped loop, so I push away, bring it back over the top, put some tension here to make a nice round circle on the mandrel and twist around. And I'm just going to twist that around quite sort of organically around the top of there to give a little bit of texture.
Okay.
And then again, trim
Gives
off.
it a bit of strength as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it just gives a little bit of interest. You don't have to, you can do it really, really neatly if you want to, or you can do it quite sort of organically as I've done there to give a little bit of texture. And then again, open up a jump ring, pop that through the wrap loop that you've just made, and then pop that onto next in line of the chain components that you're making.
Yep.
So you just happily go around the neckline doing just that.
Ah.
Okay, so it's just a matter of making all of those components and then working it around.
That's beautiful. Absolutely lovely.
Very easy, but
very
quite
effective.
sort of filigree look.
Yeah,
as
really,
well.
really lovely. Really beautiful. Thank you, darling.
Pleasure.
You're fab.
Thanks.
Thanks. Now, I think this will go lovely with the kids.
Oh, yes.
Oh, did you hear that there? That was a bit passionate, wasn't it?
I haven't seen these in the flesh, that's why.
I also think with them Labradorites, those blue-dyed Labradorites.
I love anything with these sort of mystical coatings on
Yeah,
them.
they're
It's
alive,
stunning.
aren't they?
They're interesting. Oh yes.
Look, oh yeah.
Can you imagine that? No, but can you? I can just see that now in a very elegant lady, either with a white shirt or with a sort of a little LBD or a tailored suit.
What's an LBD? Oh, little black dress. Sorry,
yeah.
I had to keep up with Linda then. I was thinking LBD.
Or, you know, a little pencil skirt and a little boxer jacket and just that. Oof, yes.
Yeah, but I mean, this is what Linda's talking about. Look at that effect. I'm going to grab them Labradorites in a minute because I want to show you the Labradorites because they look wicked.
Look at that.
Look at that.
If you saw Gemma, was it
Gemma Crow.
yesterday? Was it yesterday? She had the gold variety of that.
Oh, did she?
So she used, yes, if you want some inspiration, just have a look on YouTube or Facebook.
Now get ready because I'm going to show you with the Labradorites, with the dyed blue Labradorites because I think you've got to have the two together. We've got any of these left, Phil?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Look at that, Linda.
Just look at the sophisticated glow and sparkle that you're getting. That looks so expensive.
Doesn't it, though?
Yeah.
And you know, we had somebody send in a design with these, actually, a similar colour on the Wall of Fame over the weekend, and it would look spectacular.
I love drama. I love dramatic jewellery.
Yeah. Now, $9.95 for your dyed Labradorite. We put it at the bottom of the screen for you. We've gone to just $7.95. I do think that's the most incredible deal. Again, if you managed to get the kit, which I know a lot of you did at that ridiculous $19.95, imagine those clear quartz there with those light blue coated quartz.
Absolutely stunning.
Wouldn't that look fab, Linda?
Just stunning with those dropping one. But as you know, as I've just said, drama, that just involves drama, but in such a simplistic, natural way.
Yeah.
And if you've got any of the, I mean, I'm just giving you an idea now.
Yeah,
if you've got any of the indigo blue glitter foils that we had, you know, the big pots of glitter, and you just use the glue and you just coat the top of that shard as it goes
that's
through.
a nice idea.
It's just stunning. I would love to do it in that colour and some silver.
Yeah, that would look lovely.
Fabulous.
That's beautiful, isn't it? Don't they call it Sheffield silver or something like that? I think. Something like that, isn't it?
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, Sheffield silver.
Yeah,
I love
Manchester
that because of the steel works and all that. Yeah. They are amazing. What a brilliant deal, Phil. $7.95. Thank you. Thank you. Right, Linda, I'm going to love and leave you for a little while, if that's okay, lovely lady.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Thank you very much for your fabulous demo, as always. Yeah, thanks, Mom.
Okay, daughter, darling.
Come on then. Yeah, I need a mom because I haven't got one.
I know. Well, I'll be your. What's the word that they
adopted mommy?
Yeah, well, we're not going to go quite that far. I'll be your.
You're going to give me a full adoption then. Surrogate.
That's the one.
Yeah, she's going to be my surrogate mommy. Yeah, I do miss having a mom. It's rubbish not having a mom. As I'm sure a lot of you know, it's horrible. It's rubbish. We have to borrow them, don't we?
You can borrow me anytime.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. You're so lovely. Right then, I've got a. Hang on, where are they? Oh yeah. Sorry, I've been raving on about these all day. And we've got some lovely jewellery with them as well. Oh, I could do with a piece of your lovely. You know that lovely wire you've just had, Linda? Can I borrow some?
Which one do you want?
0.25, whatever. I think anything will go through this. 0.6, whatever. I need a little snip.
Okay.
Just so I can, because it's not gonna. Yeah, because it's not going to go on the enemy tweezers. I'll show you them in my hand, but then I'm going to just thread them onto a little piece of wire if you don't mind. Thank you. Oh, Linda's coming to my rescue. My surrogate mom's on the way.
There you are,
Oh, here she
sweetie.
is. She's here. Thank you, gorgeous face.
Is that going to go through?
Yeah, easy peasy. Look at these. Thank you, Linda.
Okay.
Look at these. I love these. I've been desperate to bring you these all day. Look at those. Rose for a rose. Aren't they lovely? Look. You get, I'm going to give you two sets of these actually. So you're going to get 10 of them. Now these are your Pantone colour for 2016, so we know they're going to be rose quartz, which they are. They're going to go dreamy with the kit, the Cinderella kit with the sky blue apatite and the fluorite in blue. Really, really beautiful these are. Look at those. Look at those. Lovely, perfect little rose flowers. Now, would you like to see this really pretty necklace that our lovely budding beader has created? Our fabulously talented budding beader, aka Sue. She's made a very, very beautiful design. Thank you, Sue. Lovely face. Now, look at those. Now, she's also used, can you see the twisted jump rings that we had earlier? Look. Very clever lady. How beautiful is that, Linda?
Gorgeous, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Very on trend too.
Very on trend. You are absolutely... I'm just going to pull that up a bit so you can see the full drop of the tassel there, look. So it's not dropping on the desk. Don't they look beautiful? Now, we've just popped the silver-plated copper rope jump rings because Linda was talking about them a moment ago as well. That is beautiful. Sue, thank you, darling. Yep, so the rope jump rings are in there as well at the bottom of the screen at $9.95. For the rose quartz, a rose for a rose, I'm going to put 3 of them on there for you. Just have a little look. They're so pretty, aren't they? $8.95. Now, think about it. We've put 2 lots in there. Should have been 5 of those. So theoretically, you're £4.48 per pack of those lovely rose quartz. Really, really, really pretty. Beautiful rose quartz. 35 carats times 2, so that's 70. And they are 12 millimetres. So for those of you thinking now, how big are those? 12 mil. There you go. They're so pretty. I love them. Do you like these, Linda?
I think they're absolutely exquisite. They're just so unusual, aren't they?
Aren't
You know,
they?
somebody said flower gems, and I sort of think more of a flattened one.
Exactly. They're proper 3D, aren't
yeah,
they?
they are. They're beautiful.
They're all puffy.
Yeah, so you can sort of stack them or have them on a sort of a side plateau, or they look fabulous as a sort of a tassel top.
Absolutely,
A tiny
tassel top,
little,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and that's how Sue's used it, hasn't she, on that necklace as a little tassel top. But also I'm thinking little spacers, feature pieces on a stretchy bracelet as well. Jenny's got 2, haven't you, Jenny? Oh, and a collector in Greater Manchester's had 2. And Margaret in Devon's had 2 as well. Everybody's going for 2. But yeah, we're basically giving you 2 lots of the price of 1 there because we're giving you each set there. Well, 2 sets for $8.95. Fantastic. And I must say, Sue, that jewellery there with the rose quartz, with the tassel, the rope jump rings, the spacers, absolutely beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Well done. Yeah, Yvonne, you've just got them. Zena in Greater London, good luck, my darling. You've just got to check out, and Charlotte and Collector and Lynn and Claire, lots of you coming in on these. They are beautiful. You get 10 in total for you, okay? Really lovely. Well done. Oh, Zena just had 2 as well. Good for you. Sounds ever so odd saying somebody else's name, Zena, because I've never met one. Never met another one. So Sue, brilliant. Thank you, my darling girl. Oh, look at me. Look, lovely Linda's tidying up for me. I love it when I have Linda and Stu in the studio because they tidy up for you. They do. It's brilliant. I don't know where my lovely... Phil, where did you get those from? And I'll put them away properly. Yes, I said, I don't know. No idea. I'll pop them in there for now. So Sue, thank you. Don't forget... Now, actually, don't forget, that's me saying this, because we haven't mentioned it for a bit. I've got 10 minutes. Phil, have we got any of the deal of the day left? That is a good point, because they were so popular on the morning show. I need to make sure we got some deal of the day left for you. Because we're coming up to it in 10 minutes. It's going to be a bit embarrassing if deal of the day comes on and I'm sat here going, hi. Hi. He's trying to find it. He's trying to find it. Well, I'll tell you what, I'll crack with something else and then we'll tell you whether it's coming up or not. Oh, I'll tell you, tell you what, we've still got these. We've still got these. Peacock Biwa pearls coming up as our star buy in the 4 o'clock hour. They're fab, are they? Look at that, look at that, look at that. They are amazing. Linda Brumwell, you want these, don't you?
I do. I want them, and I want them with those shards that we've just had.
Oh, yes, I'll show you with them. Oh, good call, Linda. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at this. Oh, that's such a good combination, isn't it? That is such a good combination. That is brilliant. Yeah, so that's going to be your star buy coming up at about 4:20. So about half an hour on those for you. Still got the deal on the shaded pink opal, believe it or not. Okay. So still got these coming up. 2 strands, basically, for the price of 1 as far as I'm concerned. Lovely pink shaded, genuine pink shaded opal there. 2 strands for the most incredible deal coming up your way. And again, wonderful combination with the BWA pearls in the peacock colour. Incredible. Okay, so they're still coming up. Apparently we do have a few, so we don't know how many. Oh, okay. Everything's... so the good news is we are going to be able to bring you the last few. Hundreds went on the show this morning. You absolutely couldn't believe the fact that we were going to give you 2 strands of jadeite, genuine jadeite, for under £20. That's coming your way in 10 minutes. Okay. Now I've got some lovely, lovely multicoloured, ooh, sparkly. It's like a carnival on a strand of hematite. Oh, I haven't seen these for ages. Again, go great with the shards we've just seen because of all that lovely iridescence. Go great with pearls because of the iridescence. Go great with the peacock pearls I've just shown you. Go fab with those dyed labradorites. Look at that. Oh, that is perfection, isn't it, with those labradorites? They are wicked. Okay, so 80 carats times 2, so that's 160. Rainbow colour-coated hematite. So again, just look at these colours if I hold them. There we go. Look, fully magnified there for your joy and splendour. Royal blue, turquoise, gold, pink, purple. Hubba, $5.95 for both strands. Look, both of those $5.95, £2.98 each. Incredible. Did you see what I just did with the labradorite, Linda?
No, I didn't.
Look at this, Linda. Look at this for perfection. Look at that.
Yeah, well, to be truthful, in the break,
oh yeah,
an earlier break, I did exactly that.
Did you?
I did.
Honestly?
Yeah, I popped over and did exactly that and thought, wow, that's stunning.
Isn't that wicked? That definitely going to do that with the coated blue labradorite. That is just sensational. With the BWA pearls as well, we've just had, and those shards that Linda can't get enough of. That go wicked as well. $5.95. I don't know how we're doing this. It's brilliant. And a hematite, if you want some real a gemstone that's going to really, really catch the light, hematite is said to be the singularly most reflective gemstone of every gemstone on the planet. So hematite's a wonderful, wonderful gemstone to reflect that light and get it to sparkle and shimmer and react with your jewellery. It's fascinating, it really is. Brilliant deal. Please don't get confused. Now, the one thing I do want to say is, please don't get confused looking at that thinking, because if I was at home and I was new to Jewellery Maker and I just sort of landed on the channel, I'd look at that and think, well, is it real? Because it's $5.95. Is it real? Absolutely. Genuine hematite coated with these rainbow colours for some fun, everlasting rainbow. But again, what we're so confident about our deals and our quality. We get a 2% returns rate. Most companies would absolutely fall over themselves to get a 2% returns rate because we're dealing in genuine quality, 100% genuine gemstones. Incredible. And we'll give you 30 days to think about it. 30 days. 30 days to think about it. Got a money back unconditional guarantee there. They're lovely. Well done. Congratulations. Fantastic giveaway deal as well. Brilliant. Right then, Tracy Gaynor, Violet Heather, good luck my lovelies. We've got 5 minutes and counting until that deal of the day comes your way, but we have got the last few, and I mean that quite vehemently. But, which one, sorry darling? Oh, these are go. I'm thinking, you know what I'm thinking, don't you? Shaded pink opal with these. Shaded pink opal with these big boulders. Big, big, big. Look at them. That's morganite, everybody. A gemstone that's gone up 500% in the last 6 months. Totally natural, aren't they? What I've got to show you with the pink opal. got to show you, because look at that. Wouldn't that be perfect? You've got your cut and square-shaped pink opal in the shades, and then these, again, this is what we love about the rough nuggets of Morganite. You get Mother Nature's faceting, so they really sparkle, they do. I'll tell you what, would you go for that combination, Linda, with the pink opal?
Definitely.
Yeah, thought you might.
Yeah, I mean, I've said before that if I had to specialise in gemstones, I wouldn't particularly specialise in a gemstone, but I would love to specialise in rough cut gemstones.
Would you really?
Yeah, I adore them, absolutely.
Can I ask you why? I do as well, but I want to know why you do, if you don't mind me asking.
Again, going back to the word, my favourite words, I think they're dramatic, but they're, oh gosh, I wish I could think of another word than the word I'm thinking. They're unspoiled.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't mean that in that way, because you can't spoil a gemstone, but for me, it's as Mother Nature.
They're raw. They're as they were meant to be.
It works for 90% of gemstones, that in their rough form, they are quite staggeringly wonderful.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. And if I'm just going to move that opal away, just so I don't confuse me, but what I want to kind of show you here is what I'm talking about. It's hard to separate because we put so many on a strand. But if I just show you that natural glittering scintillation, because that's a big nugget of a rare gemstone, the delightful, look at that sheen, it looks almost wet, doesn't it? Brazilian Morganite, but because you've got Mother Nature's facets. Now obviously when as man we cut and facet a gemstone, of course you get a precise, structured, critical angle of facet work, but Mother Nature has just given layer upon layer, and it just fascinating. Look at that. I'm like you, Linda. I cannot take my eyes off.
I do soak that sort of gemstone in when it's presented like that. I just think it's outside that box.
Yeah,
really.
totally.
If you're making, your acrylics, your glass and things, very rarely would they think of going back to day one when it was formed and brought out of the ground. And I just think that it's just got as much beauty, as much character, if not more.
I think if not more, yeah.
And I wish I could find more words for it, but for me, I just love these rough cut. And when you talk about a Morganite rough cut, it's just so successsul.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
I just think, now look at that. That for me is pure genius, because you've got a cut and faceted, near round perfect gemstone there. Pop that with a contrast to the rough Morganite. And as you said,
that's what jewellery's all about.
Exactly.
That really is what jewellery's all about.
Yeah.
It's about putting something together that instinctively you wouldn't think would be successful, but inevitably it is.
Yeah, absolutely. We used to seeing in jewellery cut and faceted gemstones. It's kind of the norm, and we get it and we love it and it's great. But how wonderful and magical and a privilege as far as I'm concerned, it is to see what most of us don't get to see. This is a behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I don't actually think, with all the things that are done to it afterwards, it necessarily, I'm talking from a personal point of view, necessarily enhances that gemstone for me. It just makes it different.
Yeah, absolutely.
Slightly different look,
I totally agree.
But I really do love it in that
so do I.
form.
And as you said, to own Morganite, one of the rarest gemstones on the planet, one of the most beautiful feminine gemstones on the planet, for less than a £10 note. It's an absolute joy. So well done, congratulations. We have got to go to a little cheeky break, and it's going to be a little cheeky break because we're going to give you the last few chances to get hold of 2 strands of genuine jadeite. Oh yeah, for less than £20. So stick with us if you can.
Jewellery Maker wants you to get involved in our t-shirt yarn competition. For your chance to win a place at one of Gemma Crow's workshops, just send your t-shirt yarn designs to marketplace@jewellerymaker.com. All entries must be submitted by April 26th. Get making and good luck. Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting. But being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling